well. It's like oil and water. You're either playing as a competitive team or you're not, right? So yeah, we'll see. Hold on.
Streamer tournament. If you guys do not know, BasmZB is hosting a tournament called the Deadpool Creator Cup, and it's where 48 creators are all coming together in order to show Deadpool and play the new season for a cash prize of $40,000, sponsored by NetEase, and creators are all coming together.
I can tell you right now, just by looking at the creators involved, that this shit is not serious, bro. This shit is like listen, the second I see the people that are playing in this tournament, and I do not mean this disrespectfully to any type of content creator, okay? This shit is not serious. Straight up. It's not serious. I know there's money on the line. I know it's a creator tournament, but like, dude, like half of these people are just not competitors, dog. They're not. They're just straight up not. And that's not an insult at all. That's what's so cool about the gaming space, is that you don't have to be a competitor pro player to actually be successful. And that's awesome, right? That's seriously awesome. But the problem is when you bring in, oh God, do I want to say this? Oh my God. All right, I'm going to say it. Fuck it. I'm going to say it because it's just facts. Oh man. Oh God. There is a big, okay, in the hero shooter space and in the content creator space, okay, there's two types of audiences. There's competitive players who can be toxic, and there's uwu cutesy, okay, we'll call it, and VTubing, okay? A lot of the VTubing community, I say VTubing, not trying to single those people out specifically, but being like a very sensitive group, people that wouldn't take a competitive environment well, that aren't stable enough, or I don't want to say stable enough, but can't handle the pressure and the toxicity that comes along with being competitive, right? They aren't built for that. And every time it happens, you'll get a competitive pro player with a content creator who's like super like uwu cutesy whatever, okay? They aren't built to handle that environment. They're not. And if you're a competitive player and you're trying to compete and win, it's a recipe for disaster because you can't say anything to that person because then it creates drama. They might implode. And there's a reason why when you're signing up to be a part of a competitive team, okay, you need to have a certain level of mental toughness, okay? It's fucking hard. And I want to give, like some people said, like, you know, we're trying to throw Aramori in that bunch, for example, because she's a girl, right? And like, this is where it gets tough because, first of all, shout out to Aramori. She's built fucking different.
Jeff Kaplan. How's it going?
She's not what I'm talking about when I say
Let
this.
him cook.
But it's just facts. Like, there's a lot of guys and gals out there who are just not fucking built for the real competitive environment where you have controversy, where honestly controversy and like collateral with each other is a big part of growth. And a big reason why a lot of people don't play professionally is because they can't handle that, right? Like for me and my teammates, dude, I butt heads with my teammates all the time when we were playing, but we had a mutual understanding that that makes us better, but we'll talk to each other. It'll get heated, but I know that he's trying to win or she's trying to win, and she knows or he knows that I'm trying to fucking win, right? But a lot of these streamers are not built for that type of environment. And when you put a tournament with money on the line, that's just kind of going to be what happens, right? That's just going to be what happens. And so, you know, it's not all of these people are built for this. Not all of these people are going to play in that manner. Does that mean they're necessarily wrong for that? No. And that's where this gets tough. So yeah, I can tell like right now, like just by looking at the roster, not every one of these players is a pro player, and not every one of these players is like, you know, a casual streamer, and that's okay. But there's going to be collateral every time.
In order to show Deadpool and play the new season
every
for a cash
time.
prize of $40,000, sponsored by NetEase, and I was removed from it. Now, I know this is not my typical style of videos, but for this video, I just need to show exactly what happened and how absolutely insane what actually happened is. And I'm prefacing this video. Do not harass anybody you see in this video. If you go to their stream and you harass them or hate or say anything to any of them, I will ban you from my stream. Do not do that. I've been saying this throughout the entirety since the start of the tournament, and I will continue to say so. I'm starting this video with what happened yesterday. yesterday. You guys can see it from the average perspective of a viewer coming into my stream at that time, from someone who hasn't seen any of the previous days. I'm also going to show the drafting day, and if you want to see the first scrimmage day as well, go to
Maybe I should start playing in these again, boys.
At Kingsman265_Twitch. But without further ado, here is the video. Yo, DC, can we like full tryhard for these scrims? Like Giga tryhard treat like it's like the real tournament, please? Because we need to like, no, I mean like hard comm and shit. Like I want to focus. Like I need to win this shit. Can we do that?
He wants to win. I respect that.
All right. Who's our sub, by the way? Because Big Puffer's not gonna be here, right? Is anybody else coming? Did they remember? Huh? I know Puffer's not coming. I'll go on Lucy's channel and be like, we got scrims.
Oh my god, yeah, you have scrims.
Okay, she just totally forgot that we had scrims. Okay, we're all here. Now, is Spencer's team here?
Look, I mean, this is just kind of my point, dude. This is just kind of my exact point, where it's like, dog, you might have just pulled the short stick. Like, the reality, okay. I mean, look, we all know what it is, bro. We all know what it is. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, to be clear, but this is my point. It's just oil and water. You got a try-hard player, like a guy like really trying to win, with casual streamers who aren't even going to show up for scrims for a 40K tournament. I mean, that's all it is. That's all it is.
Kimaru, why are you watching my stream? I'm literally watching my fucking stream, commenting in the chat, bro. I could ask in the server. Maybe somebody's like, can talk about somebody else wants to scrim or something. Ask. Can you guys ask around?
Run quickly, so that we can like go against.
Yeah, we can. I guess, bro. I mean, I feel
it would be better, but like we don't have. I don't think everyone can.
Bro,
I can go on a GM account. I have a GM account. I can log into the Nuzlocke account, right?
My placement.
Wait. If we're a 6-stack with mice, we should totally be playing. Is everybody in here GM?
I've done it 1. I was predicted GM3, and then I played with a Deadpool player.
Can Diamond 1 queue with GMs?
Yeah. I had a Diamond 2 on my.
All right, let me log into my
did he just get drafted with the girlies? I mean, he just got drafted with the girlies, bro. You got the short stick. It is what it is. And it's fine. And then, look, again, let me be clear. There's nothing wrong with playing rivals that way. There's nothing wrong with that. But, like, this is why I don't play in these creator tournaments right here. This is why I stopped playing in them. You haven't seen me playing one for years because if you are Kingsman, you're pissed. And if you say anything, you go viral and you look like the bad guy when you're just a competitor. That's all it is. Yeah, I mean, look, and to be clear, like, I'm a competitive player, so I view it the same way as Kingsman does. But this is what I mean. There's two different types of content creators in these communities, guys. There's very casual players and streamers who stream to a casual audience who don't take it that serious. And then there's competitive players. Who's in the right and who's in the wrong? I don't know, bro. I mean, here's what I'll say. It's a $40,000 tournament. There's cash on the line. So, like, if you're a casual streamer and you want to step into this, the reality is when there's money on the line, it's a competitive tournament, okay? If you aren't playing competitively in this specific environment that you have volunteered to participate in, you are in the wrong. Straight up. You are in the wrong. There's 40K on the line. If you are being a competitor and playing to win, that is fine. That's what you should be doing. Like, if it's a paid tournament, you're not playing. If you're playing for vibes, you're probably in the wrong. Straight up. Just going to say it. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see.
We can do that as practice. I feel bad, though, for Fumi, because Fumi's a sub, right? We don't need to, unless it's his main and he wants to rank up, but I don't want to waste his time, you know, because he's, all right, bad.
Yeah, we just need practice, because
The hell is my Nuzlocke password?
I low-key think Puffer is also busy tomorrow, so, like...
Bro, Puffer's selling.
Yeah, a little bit longer.
Oh, it's my PC account. Oh, and I just leaked the alt account's email. Good thing it's the alt account. You invite hits, space, can, hits, space, can. Hit scan with a space in the middle. Has a placement match player, maximum team size.
Alright. Let's go, guys.
Okay, here comes the practice.
I mean, that was like, respawn health. Felt a little bit unfair.
So I'm saying we gotta get anybody. Who's the best players in the chat? Come and fight me.
Hold on, Clips. Greg Albert has made a lobby, and it's him and Clips in it, bro. And then Kaiji is streaming
Oh, join us, join Greg Albert.
his lobby.
Yeah.
It's open.
What's this lobby?
Where's the
Just like
lobby?
it, bro. Can you
Oh, I
stop
just, like,
leaving and rejoining?
Okay, everybody's telling me in the support tour or the 200k tourney they just watched, the super tourney, everybody played Deadpool, and whoever didn't have Deadpool auto lost. So I think somebody please learn support pool. I would learn him, but I kind of have to play like main DPS if
The
we.
thing is, I think Puffer wants to go tank pool.
We still have an upper hand by having a Gambit in
Yeah,
his
I agree.
backline.
Well,
Like,
that's the
I
thing.
don't think
Support pool is really good with triple. That's what makes him really good. Is triple support.
And then I guess
We're not gonna run triple support in the tournament.
No, we're not.
Where did you get that idea that we were?
GG, we lost. What?
Right. Where is this triple support coming from?
I don't really
Okay, then we don't play. Okay, well, this is
Bro.
gonna be a hard tourney then.
Yeah, like
You just think it's gonna
Dude, I have been in his shoes before. Oh my god, I've been in his shoes before, bro. And it's just like, because here's the thing, like, you're a competitive player on a casual team, right? Straight up, it's a casual team. You know you're right, but you can't say it because then you're viewed as toxic and you don't fit in.
No, I want to try hard this tourney,
If you
but
don't have triple support, like hard meta, bro, we're never winning.
it's a $40,000 tourney, guys.
Yeah,
We're
but
gonna
you
need
still
triple.
win on off-meta characters. Other people don't be playing off-meta too. Like,
Yeah, I don't think.
I think you guys have a very different mentality than like other teams. Like
Yeah.
the other teams will just walk out, let's go.
Thank you.
Sweaty cunts.
Of course they're gonna do that. It's a $40,000 tournament.
No, they're
Yeah.
not.
Talk some sense into these guys because they don't want to run triple support. They're gonna.
triple support a character that I don't know how to play. What the fuck do you want me to do? Like,
Who wants to run triple support?
But every team will.
Drafted for triple support. No, they won't.
You don't think any team will want to run triple support?
No, you can barely get Matthew to play freaking support, let alone 40 people.
If Matthew's playing for 40 grand, he's gonna play triple support.
Got that.
I don't give no fuck either.
Yeah. Oh man. It's just the reason why I find this so funny. It's two of my worlds colliding, right? Like it's like, this is no offense to anybody, but like, this is what's cool about gaming, man. This is what's cool about gaming. It's that you just have different worlds, right? You just have different worlds. First of all, let me say this. Kingsman is 100% correct here. 100% correct. This dude could not be more right. He is absolutely 100% right. These girls have no idea what they're talking about when it comes to the competitive space because they've never played in the competitive space, right? And this is what's tough about these tournaments. Again, it's oil and water, right? It's 40 grand on the line. People are going to compete. And if he gets drafted to this team, he is not in the wrong for wanting to be a competitive player. But this is what's so, like, again, volatile about team environments, especially with like round robin drafting system. With these types of tournaments, you're going to get people in here towards the bottom that have never played competitively before. Never. Never, bro. Never. And sometimes you just roll snake eyes on your team. And he just rolled snake eyes. And this is not a knock at, at the girls on this team at all, but it's just, it just is what it is. Like, the idea that people are not going to play triple support when it's hard meta, like in a paid tournament, is just, it's so out of touch with reality. Because they live in a different world. They don't live in the competitive world, a lot of them. I'm not saying they can't be competitive players, but like, if you think for 1 second, like any competitor who's ever played in any cash tournament will tell you immediately that people are going to do this. They're going to. There's money on the line. So, it kind of is what it is. We'll keep watching.
You're really lacking on that. Bogus is gonna run it. Morgan's team is gonna run that. Team captain's not gonna run it. Team's not gonna run it.
Guys, just because you can, I can learn him too and play
All
him.
I'm saying is we need to run.
You need 2 tanks though for triple support.
People are telling me that, yeah, I can play second tank. I play strange.
Click on it. Your chatters that freaking are keyboard Andes, bro.
Big play.
Went back.
Okay. If we play Simi's team, Zaza, do you want to play Bucky? Do you play Bucky, or you mean Bucky, or what do you got as an anti?
Widow's my anti-dive.
Widow is anti-five.
Bro, Widow is not multi-anti dive though. Like I'm telling you.
Yo. Hold on. Kingsman, you're gonna tell me, bro. We haven't even played against them yet, bro. Chill.
It's important to draft a good composition before the round starts, or before the match starts.
No shit, bro. But you think Zaza's gonna swap after we had this conversation 10 different times?
Yeah, I don't know how to tell you when you keep asking. Like,
I'm telling you right now, she's gonna start on Widow no matter what you say.
I don't even think I've been playing that bad in our scrims on Widow either.
Brother, like, listen, his Kingsman made a big mistake here, chat. What was Kingsman's big mistake? What was Kingsman's big mistake? What was Kingsman's big mistake, chat? Any guesses? Wanting to win? He took this seriously? No, his biggest mistake is that he was naive. This was chalked the second he got drafted onto this team. He lost this. He pulled the short straw. This was over at the load screen. At the load screen. There is nothing that you can say. There's nothing that you can do. There's nothing. You could have divine intervention. Jesus could rise from the grave. And there is still nothing that he could do in this situation. Straight up. Nothing you say. Nothing you do. Nothing you lost. You lost at the load screen. Your mistake was trying. Straight up. Straight up. Like, and this is kind of, again, this is my point of it being oil and water. Like, in your mind, first of all, he's right, by the way, when he says this stuff about dive and all this stuff. But nothing you say or do is going to get them to change, understand it, learn the game in a short period of time. And I respect like his drive to become better and learn. It's an amazing quality in how you can get better. But again, round hole, square peg. Like, there's nothing you can do. You just have to take the L and accept it. And again, if you try to push it, you get painted out to be the bad guy by casual audiences, by the girlies, whatever it might be, right? And you can't do shit about that. And, like, this is what's so unfortunate about it, because, like, I don't necessarily think that, like, CC, I don't really know CC. I saw her tweet about it, and I just assumed exactly what happened. But then I watched this, and clearly it's, you know, everything I expected. Like, he's a pro player, like a competitive player trying to win, and they're not. And that's fine. You know? The Widow was from Australia playing on 200 ping. Yeah, guys, like, listen, like, nothing you can do. You, like, even if they swap off Widow, you still lose. There's not, like, you got drafted onto a bad team and you lose. There's nothing you can do. You just lose. It's over. This is the organizer's fault, TBH. You thought matching pros and regular streamers would be a good idea. I mean, but, like, content creator tournaments are good for viewership. It's just the nature of content creator tournaments. Like, you're going to have stacked teams. You're going to have bad teams. It is what it is. It's going to be stuff. It's going to be scuffed, and there's nothing you can do about it. Well, welcome to gaming, bro. You lost at the load screen. You can't teach them the game in that amount of time. It won't matter. And the more you push, the more pressure is going to go on them. And then they're going to implode on you. And then they're going to crash out at you. And then you're going to look like the bad guy. And then you get this big drama. There's nothing you can do. You load screen lost.
I believe you. I know you are. I know you're not bad with the character.
Like,
That's not my point.
I want Zaza to not.
For Christmas, I want Zaza to play Bucky, Phoenix, Hella, and we win the tournament for $40,000.
No, that's the problem with
He thought he could win. He thought he could win.
Become a mutant soldier with no life.
Guys, if we're banking on the fact that they're not going to take it seriously, then we're going to lose.
Nero.
We should be banking.
Nero. It's the same song and dance. It's the same song and dance, bro. It's the same song and dance. Like, listen, guys, there's no amount of words that you can have to teach anything that will change the outcome of this team.
Jeff Kaplan. How's it going? I'm Jeff.
Like, this whole thing from this is advertised a casual tournament with no prize to people at first, by the way. They added the 40K after, invited everybody. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's like, you know, it's what do you think is going to happen? I think this is actually good for tournaments, though, because it gets eyes on it and shit. But it's just funny. It's just funny. Like, it's just funny.
On the fact that they are going to take it as seriously as possible. Worst case scenario will happen.
We need someone on our team that.
And by the way, that's where CC is right, where she says that won't help at all. He has the illusion that they can win with this roster. No, this was a load screen loss. You got the girlies, dog. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with playing the game that way, but you can't win the game. You're not going to win. I know you don't miss this shit. No, this is exactly why you've never seen me play in a streamer tournament in years. Because to be honest, guys, like the last streamer tournament I played in, like it kind of ruined it for me. I had been scrimming so much and I didn't want to crash out at my friends because I love my friends, bro. I value my friends because they're my friends. And I know with how I am as a competitive player, if I have not handcrafted the competitive environment to be people who can handle me when I'm competing and I can handle them, and we have the same mentality that we're making each other better and trying to win, I'm not signing up for that environment, even if it is 40 grand. That's why I haven't played in a single streamer tournament in 3 years. The last one I played in was with like people I love and cherish, with Deku and Flats and everybody. And I was so stressed out in that tournament because I was playing in the Pro AMs and the EU Pro AMs with Cloudy and those guys. I've been scrimming 10 hours a day. And, you know, like I was on that team and I have to try to teach us dive in that moment and synergize and work together. And it's just too hard to do. And we all ended up playing bad. And I didn't want to blow up a friendship by crashing out and being like, we need to do this, this, and this. It's super awkward because it's not a competitive environment. Streamers and mainstream streamers are not professional players. They are not competitive players. So if you bring a competitive mentality to it, it's going to be a disaster. And it's going to end up just like this, where, you know, I don't even think necessarily that anyone in this situation is wrong. I think they can all be right. I think if you sign up for a tournament to play casually, like I personally think you should play competitive if there's money on the line, but if Kingsman wants to play competitively, he's not wrong for that. But you just got a square peg in a round hole. It doesn't work, you know? It's bad drafting. So if you're a for fun player, like they need to do a better job of advertising these tournaments as organizers, to sit here and say, this is a casual for fun tournament, but if there's money on the line, people are always going to try hard. So either it's a casual for fun tournament or it's a competitive tournament. Personally, I think that tournaments are always competitive, or else why is it a tournament? Tournaments are designed in their nature, in the nature of a tournament, to be competitive. If you are a casual player that's not going to try hard, not going to try to win, not do what it takes to win, you should not be playing in a tournament. Straight up. You just shouldn't play. The problem is it's good exposure for these streamers, which is why they go play. And here lies the problem. So
Not, right?
Yes, that we're
this
going
is why I
to
don't
lose
play in
if
streamer
they run
tournaments.
triple support. If they have something that they
If you
can...
have that mindset of we're going to
No. If they have something that they can run and they automatically win, they are going to play it. If it's $40,000...
Hold on. I'm closing my game, bro. I don't want to be lagging. Hold on. This is funny.
Yes, that we're going to lose if they run triple support. If they have something that they
if you have
can...
that mindset of we're going to
No.
lose.
If they have...
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Hey, listen. Hey, real stuff though. Real stuff. I respect that mental so hard. I really do. However, metas are meta for a reason as well, right? Metas are metas for a reason. Both things can be true. Like, triple support comps are so strong in Rivals. They're so powerful that, oh my god. And this is what I mean. Like, I almost feel bad laughing at that because there's no way they could know. There's no way they could know. There's no possible way they could know. How could they know? They've never played in an environment. They've never scrimmed for hours and hours and hours at the highest level of play in this genre or in this game, right? In this meta. There's no way that casual streamers could know. I think CC has played professionally. I think I saw like she played Pro Valorant. So I think she's good, but like, you know, the rest of the team, it's like, dude, like, no, like the ults in this game and the support ults particularly build so fast and are that strong to where like, yeah, like if you aren't playing that, you're probably going to lose. That's like saying you can just beat Goat's comp. It's like, no, you can't. Like, there's a reason why it's so strong, you know? It's crazy.
Something that they can run and they automatically win, they are going to play it if it's $40,000.
And he's
A
right.
lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Oh my
Sword
god,
out,
wait,
sword out.
actually,
Pull out the sword and
Speed,
run.
literally.
You say, go. Kill the Hawkeye. is. It is.
Okay, still behind.
Is this the tournament game or
Do
warm
you
up?
see my point? Now imagine Zaza trying to live that, right? It's not gonna happen.
Crazy dueling with Spider-Man, bro.
Well, none of them
Back to
live,
you guys
bro.
now.
Yes, exactly,
Oh my God,
exactly.
wait, I'm like learning him.
But Bucky
okay,
will.
I'm so for
Bucky
real,
will
bro.
prevent them.
Like, no one is living a 5-man run into their spawn, bro. Kingsman, shut up, bro. Just mic
They're
off in
living
2
with triple
seconds,
support.
bro.
Thank
You
you.
made your point and it's not gonna happen.
Okay, so
That's it. All chats are getting annoyed now.
Like, I'm telling you, you have the best chance of winning by putting me on Twitter.
It's just funny. Like, it's just funny. It's just funny because, like, bro, you just rolled snake eyes, dog. That's it. You just rolled snake eyes, man. That's all. You lost at the load screen. That's what he had to accept, and he didn't. He didn't know better. He didn't know the second that he was on this team. There's nothing you could say to those girls. There's nothing. There's nothing you could say or do to those girls to get them to understand that you are right. You are right. You are right. But there's nothing that you could say or do to get that point across without looking like the bad guy and having this happen to you. There's literally nothing you can say or do. You just have to accept defeat at the load screen. Sometimes in life, you get fucked. It just happens, right? Sometimes the ball doesn't bounce your way. And like, and these ladies, like, it's CC's team. If they want to play casually and just pick what they want, welcome to streamer tournaments. Straight up. Straight up. Like, and to be clear, like, I'm not trying to dog on the women here either, but like, they're not, like, if you're just there to chill and play your hero, like, which is like the vibes that they said they were, that is the expectation of the team, and that's where it's going to be. If your expectation as a player is different, that is a bit on you. That is a bit on you. But again, like, I don't think he's a newer streamer. He doesn't understand that. Welcome to content creator tournaments. Welcome to content creator events. They aren't competitive. Even if there's a price tag on the line, they aren't.
I mean, like,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
if she's gonna stay a widow,
Oh
it's
wait,
gonna be hard,
oh my
but
God.
you can like get a mantis. You can get like a mantis, Deadpool.
That's a good call.
I
Zaza is cooking. Everybody's doubting her, but she's literally, she just saved me in Casey's life. Thank you, Zaza!
I'm blocking Spider-Man. That's what my kid is.
But if you can have like a widow as a solo DPS, like you're gonna need.
It's so funny.
then we have no
It's,
front line.
No.
it's so funny.
Like, I
It's
could
so
run-
funny.
Well, I don't
It's
know
so
about your
funny.
other player that's not here, but like I could run Deadpool for the practice. I played him for like 10 hours in the early access.
Oh damn.
On the point. On the point, guys.
So he's opening my door again.
Holy crap.
Is that only one round?
No, there was 2 rounds, bro. Listen,
Yeah.
guys, it's important to have
Forgot
this
about the
stuff
first one.
down pat before the tournament.
He's right.
We need to know our solid composition. What do we do?
Our solid composition is her on the freaking Black Widow. Done.
Bro, if that is your win con, we will automatically lose. You cannot have that as a win condition.
You have the worst mindset, bro.
I'm telling the truth.
No, you know.
I do know.
Never,
Bro.
like, if the game comes down to one person being win condition, we're gonna lose no matter
It is not one person being the win condition. It is the fact that we have to revolve the comp around one person. If that is the case,
Just play your character. What do you mean? You're still able to play Magic. She's just gonna be on Black Widow. It doesn't change anything, right? The difference between Bucky Hook is that.
okay, so what's the difference between a 5v6 and a 6v6? Are you going to tell me?
I will
It's
play
not
triple
5v6
support to
and
make
then
you
winner.
happy.
Come on.
If there's 3 people diving Zaza, that means there's 3 people in our backline on Zaza.
They are going to explode Zaza in 0.2 seconds and then go on our supports.
They're not.
They are.
That's not how it works. That's
That is how it works.
I really feel his pain, bro. I really feel his pain. And this is my point. Like, dude, this was just a recipe for disaster. An absolute recipe for disaster. Like, dude, I have been in tournaments like this, and his mistake, and he's learning this now. You just can't say anything. You can't say anything. You can't do anything. It's Jover. It's Jover the second it starts. You lost at the load screen. And it's just so funny. It's just so funny because, like, you'll never convince them. And the thing is, you can't teach them the game in one scrim. Like, that's the beauty of pro play. It takes time. You have to hammer in discipline. hours and hours and hours of play of like-minded people trying to make each other better without crashing out at each other, but understanding that, you know, that conflict is a part of growth. And not everyone has that. Like, it's guys, when you're on a team like this, it's miserable for everyone involved. And that's just because, like, these tournaments and these teams, it's not as simple as being right or wrong. Like, every person is a unique piece of the puzzle, right? And the best teams are about finding the pieces that mesh together. What complements you, right? I love steak and I love ice cream. But if I put ice cream on a steak, that's not going to be a good dish. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is right here. And that's what these streamer tournaments are. Now, I will say, the girls in this case saying this stuff are ice cream, and he's a steak, and a tournament is a steakhouse. It's the ego. It's not ego in there. Like, dude, they genuinely don't know. How could they know? They've never been in this environment before. They're like, oh, I'm going to go play at a tournament. It's going to be fun. Like, they've never had to do that before. No, him getting kicked is the best thing that could have happened for him. Exactly. Like, legit, this is best case scenario for him. He was never going to win. He was never going to win. He was never even going to be competitive. This team was cooked the second he got drafted. But at least he went viral. And that could be more than 40 grand, you know? So yeah.
Why are you doubting her this much, though? Like,
I'm not doubting her. You are misunderstanding. You're misunderstanding.
How are you doubting? Wait. Okay, who is saying what? Oh my God. It's like, dude, it's like a fucking fairy tale, bro. It's, oh my fucking God. It's funny. Hold on.
They are going to explode Zaza in 0.2 seconds and then go on our supports.
They're not.
They are.
That's not how it works.
That is how it works.
why are you doubting her this much, though? Like,
I'm not doubting her. You are misunderstanding. You're misunderstanding. I have played Widow. I played Widow. I have like 20 hours on her.
If we were to remove Black Widow from the comp and go Bucky or whatever, they're still gonna dive as hard. And
Yes, but if we have Bucky, they are going to get shit on so hard.
Well, I don't play Bucky, so.
Okay, wait.
Bucky is so simple though. That's the thing. It takes 5 seconds to learn.
I think that Widow is like what she's best at. You're saddling her on a character.
Exactly. But even if she's not that good on the character gets 200% more value than Widow.
Facts.
Regardless, you could be dog shit on Bucky and get way. No, it is true. It is true.
Dude, these ladies live in fucking fairyland, bro. I'm gonna just keep it absolutely real here. These girls live in fucking fairyland. Y'all want the cold hard truth right now? Fuck it, I'll say it. Just, I'm sure lovely people, truly. I'm sure. And I'm sure that people are mature. I hope that people on the internet are mature enough to be able to dissect these two things. But these girls are in fairyland, straight up. They are in fucking, they got a tiara on. They've got they're clicking their heels 3 times, following the yellow brick road. You know, it's literal fairyland. Literal fairyland. Like, and it makes things so interesting to me. This is what I actually don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's what makes the world cool and interesting. Because there's so many different people out there with so many different perspectives, but it's just, it almost is like a statement of the world, you know? Well, he can't say that. I just did. These girls live in fairyland. I'm sure they're lovely people. But their world and reality of tournaments and playing hard and being competitors, they do not live on the same planet. Straight up. They do not live on the same planet. They've never had to like operate in a competitive environment. Like, you know, I'll give it to Kingsman. This dude's a dog. He's trying to win. I've actually played with him before, and he dominated my game. It was like, I was the only player on the team that played well. Our team was trolling, and he's trying to be elite. And for him to become elite, like, these dudes have to put in blood, fucking sweat, and tears. The level of competition that it takes to be, like, a guy competitor in this space, the amount of blood, sweat, and tears you have to put in to be successful is so much harder than a casual streamer to get the viewership, to get a lot of this stuff, for why his viewers watch him and what his specific pull is. When on the contrary, like the girls are clearly much more casual and haven't played at that level. The way that they've earned their viewership, I'm not saying they didn't work hard or do any of those things, but like it's clearly like a different world. Like it's two separate worlds colliding here, and they're enforcing what they believe to be reality onto him, somebody who's had to grind like 3x as much of in terms of difficulty. I'm not saying that they haven't worked hard for their streams. I wish them the best in their success. They've worked really hard. But the degree to which becoming known for being a high-ranked player, the shit that you have to go through, how like I've been a streamer casually, and I've been a pro streamer as well. This is where I'm able to speak on this, and I hope people don't take it the wrong way. It is so much harder to do that from a pro player's perspective. It is so much harder to do it. And that's why he's bringing this passion, this competitiveness, that dog to this team, right? And he wants the money for college. He's playing like his rent is due. He has that desperation to win in his voice. And I know it when I hear it and I can feel it. And a lot of that time, that can get twisted to toxicity in the wrong environments and be taken the wrong way. It's so hard to do what he's doing and trying to do. And I know it as somebody, like, guys, I'm a kid who dropped out of college. I dropped out of college to live the life that this kid is trying to live. It's one of those pretty privileged situations. If Marvel Rivals want to wait tomorrow, they can move on to something else and be all right. Honestly, yeah, I think that's probably true to some degree. It's not to say that you don't work hard. That's not to say any of those things. But there's an element of truth to that I'm not going to ignore the elephant in the room. That's probably true. Because if you're only known as being a pro player in a game like Rivals, you're not going to be able to transition your audience. Like it's even true for me. My audience doesn't transition as well as some of the others because I've not been like a super casual streamer. But, you know, like that, and I think that's why you're seeing as much pushback defending him from how this went down. But again, like from an organized, like personally, I actually don't think it's the girl's fault. I don't think it's his fault. I think it's the tournament organizer's fault because like you just can't like there's nothing. There's no way this ever ends well. There's no way this ever ends well. Straight up, there's no way this ever ends well. But he's totally right. And again, like these girls are totally delusional for if you're talking about the reality of the tournament and like what a tournament is and what results are. But if they're the captain and they want to set the culture that way, that's their choice as a captain as well. But, you know, he's not wrrong.
I'm on death pool right now. You think I'm getting 200%? No, because I'm not.
Because you're on death pool.
Okay,
you're on support pool.
You want to go triple and I can play support pool?
Do you know how hard it's going to be if we fight Snake Case and he has 2,000 HP? Then we have no main. I am the only other DPS.
Okay, that's what he's arguing about, bro. He wants Valor just off of Black.
I just want main damage. I want frontline damage. If we don't have frontline pressure, we will lose.
I will play triple support if we need.
That's not frontline pressure. That's not what I'm saying. Triple is another issue.
The triple's good, but like the solo DPS Widow isn't.
It's impossible. Why not?
Because I'm not swapping over Black Widow.
Okay, then we lost the tournament. GG, go next. That's literally how it works.
He's right.
Oh my god, I just gotta talk about this fucking conversation now.
Nah, bro.
So he's right, and that should be what he accepted. Like this is where he's wrong. I know he wants to win. Like he feels that drive. He's got that dog in him to prove himself, and I love that. But yeah, no, he's right. GG, you lost. GG, you lost. GG, you lost. You lost the second you got queued on this team, bro. You lost. You know, that's it. You lost. It is what it is, man. Loadscreen. Now you learned. GG, go next. It is that is the answer, actually. He got it right. He just didn't want to accept it. You know?
I'm just gonna make another video of that for sure.
Yeah,
No, this is an important conversation. This is an important conversation to have before a $40,000 tournament. Very
you're gonna
important.
have to revolve a 2-2 comp around like her being the win condition. Like,
And that's going to be really hard. Really hard. Especially if Snake Case and Greg are on the enemy team.
Yeah, look, if it goes bad,
Wait,
like 5 meters long.
Alright, let's lock in right now. Snake Case is on the enemy team in clips. Let's lock in.
I got blue.
One Miz one.
Makes me want to play, bro.
Winner one.
God, I missed Bro, one of them's one.
Somebody on me, dude. I'm on Ender.
Here, me, please. Thank you, Lucy. Okay.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. That was honestly on me. I dashed in there. Come on, guys. I'm not.
You're gonna play if you're playing split, that's what makes it difficult.
Yeah. Wait. Do you know how to do the beehive?
Please help.
It's in. There's a certain angle you gotta leave on for a beehive.
I'm looking at my book.
I'm killing most supports. I got one of them.
Before Sluno.
The amazing Spider-Man!
I'm gonna die.
Cutting.
I need to remember right clear.
We have Gambit for next fight. You can get it? Yeah, nice. Walk on invis, walk on suit. Can we kill her through? Kill Luna. If you maelstrom, you kill, because they buffed it.
Spider-Man's mad,
Dude, I'm like trying my best to get the hang of it.
I'm like,
Just come back.
Don't think this all.
No, this guy's good. I played with him before. He's good.
Oh, I just won. No, wait for this. Angela, can you ult the Luna? Ah, one.
And this is one of me. Keep the venom.
Hulk and die. Firehawk. He dies. Okay, guys. Ace endpoint proven right now. Do you understand?
no, it's
Well,
not.
you didn't make
Get
it.
the hell! How do you not see the problem right now?
First of all, it's
That ass Kingsman, like, shut the fuck up.
Okay, bro.
You're doing too much.
Lucy's not even on Invis. Second of all, you're getting value because
No. She shouldn't be
Yes.
dead. I'm
We're
getting
all-
value because I'm
we killed them because
1v6ing.
Hulk isn't healing for
She's
you.
0-5.
Yeah, 5, but we won the point, bro. Why? Because they were hard. Like 4 people.
So by the way, he is 100% correct. 100% correct. But again, like, I'm just going to say this exactly how it is. Those girls are not built for a real competitive environment. They are not built for a real competitive environment. If you say what needs to be said, and a lot of these environments get heated, they do. It's the nature of competitive games. I played pro in this genre for years. If you can't handle that, you should not be playing.
That means 4 of their util, 4 of their resources are all spent on Zaza and the supports. And we win because they don't care about anything else.
Yeah, but she can live if she's off
You
Widow.
may not want the money, but I do, okay? I really want to win. I need money for college. I need money for everything. And I want to try my hardest
And we're doing
to get the right
well.
composition.
For real, bro. The next time I turn up the topic, I will use you, bro. It's not happening this game. Maybe you can consider it again, but like, I don't think so, bro. Stop doubting on me, bro. All you've been doing the last week.
These girls aren't playing to win. That's it. Put me in this tournament. Fuck it. I'll come back.
Super girl.
They don't have to spend your
Is that a force? They're not probably. That's my guess.
I'm throwing them in the
Kill it, it's through. Nice, good
Good shit, bro.
Venom's one.
She got a kill.
Dude, I talked to Invis and I start lagging. Maybe it's her.
You're high APM, bro.
Leave her.
But it's like, listen, like, these girls are not built for a competitive environment. That's all it is. Like, and like, here's the thing. Like, he is getting a bit, and like, this is why you need a coach to come in and mediate things. Because, and this is how competitive environments work. He's treating it like a competitive environment, and they're not. You know, it is what it is. Join next tournament.
Sorry, I'm setting up like high ground, but
I'll put my name out there, bro. Fuck
They're
it.
supporting me. I can ult it now. Yeah, I'm rolling.
Nice. Good angel.
I'm just gonna back you. I'm gonna pull him back.
Nice.
I
I'm
think it
mine
gets
for
times like this. I'm just gonna focus on fighting.
They ult for TP. I'm gonna ult up in 3, 2. Oh, I got exiled.
Invisible. I put that in this.
Ow! Wait, you straight ult? Oh my god.
He's one.
Oh, wait, see 9. There's 9.
I was gonna say walk through the purple.
Well, they use Sue. They have Deadpool, but we can kill through a Gambit. So just walk a Gambit and go on Invis. She's probably easiest to kill.
They use you already.
They use you.
Yeah, but just go on her regardless. We should isolate her
Yeah, just go.
in the beginning.
No.
Set up.
Okay, my bad. I didn't take portal.
Got it.
Casey, can you hit me? Oh, I'm not hit by it.
Focus in,
One of
focus
this.
in.
They have a 2B, but
Wearing a small tank right?
they counters a B.
I'm taking that portal.
I think Simi might cancel it.
They're not portaling. They're not portaling.
No, they're walking right side probably.
Focus in, focus in.
Simi probably has all. Lucy, save your ult for Simi. You can all use it.
No, I can't use it like that.
Okay, okay.
Dangerous!
We burn that,
They're all bucking.
right? What if they do that back? Fuck them.
You can go back.
I'm cutting you.
Middle one. Miss one. Dead.
Full tank one.
Nice, great kill, Zaza. Let's go. Good job, guys.
Don't worry, Kingsman. I'll send you 50k myself.
You got it like that. Okay, me next though. Me next.
Mother, you're pretty good at Angela. Maybe we should get Puffer to play Angela the whole tourney as well.
The only
Just
thing is-
consider it.
I'm pretty sure Fumi's Angela is like low key, just like up there.
I just,
Fumi's actually just there.
Kingsman, I think you just expect, like, Widow, honestly, she is a hit or miss, but I think Zaza, like literally just watch her play. I think she could take care of herself. Even if her stats don't show it, I think she was doing great for herself.
Well, that
Right,
game,
but-
of course, I'm gonna play a little bit worse
She's
after
helping
getting yelled
us.
at, you know.
Widow is
Like-
she's a hit or miss character. Like, some games.
Listen, guys, I have
Great
zero-
kill, Zaza. Hot take. Saying great kill, Zaza, actually is not bad at all, and it's good. When your teammates are struggling, you don't kick them down, you pull them up. So I think being complimentary of your teammate is struggling, especially, like, listen, real shit. Again, like, clearly these girls are not built for the competitive environment. They're not. So giving positive reinforcement is actually essential to growth and making people want to become better players. I know it's really easy as guys to sit on the internet and say, see, when they're not built for the competitive environment, it's especially important that you give out a helping hand to somebody who's struggling, right? Now, granted, guys are used to dunking on each other more, and generally speaking, are better at handling that than a lot of girls are. Just to be honest with you, I'm not going to sit here and pander to fake internet realities where people say, girls can handle it just as well as guys do. Generally speaking, no. I think there's a couple of like special occasion and special exceptions of girls who are tough as nails. I think Aramori is one of them, right? Where she's tough as nails and she's had to go through a lot of people just being sexist to her for no fucking reason because she's a girl. But I also think that I don't think those two things are mutually exclusive. So I think sitting there and saying good job when you're actually starting to do better is essential. Granted, this is still chalked off the rip, but like don't conflate that. Just because someone's bad, you sit there and shit on them permanently instead of worrying about yourself. There's so many players that used to shit talk me. They said, you're dog shit. Samito, you're fucking ass. And you know what I did? I bent those little bitch boys over and I left them in open division when I was an NA champion. I whooped that ass all fucking day. These kids talk shit. Then guess what? 3-0, 4-0, 4-0, champion. In the trial, 6 your bitch ass down. In contenders, 6 your bitch ass down. I was like that to all those kids who ran their mouths. I was fucking like that, all right? That's what separates the tier 3 players from the tier 2, tier 1 players, is that understanding. And that's why so many of you fucking shitters talking shit right now are in piss-low gorillas, and you've never achieved shit in video games. So I don't want to hear shit from any of you motherfuckers. None of y'all are fucking better. Just know that. Until you've done the work, none of y'all are better. Keeping it real. Listen. I think he's right, but don't sit there and act like you guys weren't on the fucking bench in the peanut gallery while you're talking shit. You kids couldn't fucking pick up a goddamn controller. I don't want to hear shit.
Good
Come on,
every
bro.
game. I like, honestly, yeah, but
I'm just
don't
saying
think you-
purely for the composition, like Bucky or something that can peel.
And he's right, by the way.
Permadope like that is better because Widow is so.
Because Widow's gonna die, right? Bucky can survive. So the longer you can survive while doing that, it's still better than being on Widow. Even if you're bad at Widow. Like, Bucky just generates shields. He does all these things. It's so easy for him to live. Even Namor. Like, just picking the right hero matters. Picking the right hero matters. Straight up.
Frail and so squishy, and I know this because I've gone against every Black Widow, number 1 Black Widow, all of them, and you run full dive in a top elo, you just dive her and you explode her like a bug. That's just what happens.
Yeah.
That's
That's such a good point. You're so right about that, and we're still gonna play Widow. I know.
Yeah, that-
You upvote everyone except.
Yeah,
And he's right.
They're gonna force Widow. Okay.
He needs to accept it. Bro, you lost the second you got these girls on your team. The second these girls were on your team, it was over, bro.
I mean, there's a workaround. Like, just gotta make a good comp around her.
Okay, so
No, there's not.
Play Mantis then? We play Loki, Loki Mantis Gambit.
No, stop.
I
Magic.
think
Your
you just
magic is
accept
good.
like a.
We will have a dive tank to dive with you. You
What is
know what I
the-
mean?
But yell at me or else I'll miss all my shots. Yeah, the dick. That's all.
What is the other thing?
Like they're gonna do it no matter what.
Angela Magic.
You lost, bro.
You would have to run Sue. You would have to run like a good backline that could hold their
They're
core.
just bad teammates. They are.
Also,
Straight up. They're just bad teammates.
Like, I don't want to be like, oh, it's so free, but like,
Guys,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
fucking
Yeah,
broke. Okay?
no,
other teams
I
don't
play.
have your mental.
Honestly, like he should have just left. Like it's unfortunate. Life is not fair. Life is not fair, Kingsman. Life is not fair, and you got the short straw, bro.
The top is
Exactly.
mentality.
That's why I want.
They don't
And
want
neither do you guys, because you don't want to run the comp that we want to do.
But you guys-
Because I want to run with her doesn't mean I don't want to win.
Exactly, I believe you. And if you want to win, let's channel that and play one of the characters that'll help our team composition.
I'm playing
He's
for
right.
I'm just here to accept. I'm just here to accept that Kingsman is a meta slave, and we're never gonna lose.
Meta slave. I'm playing Magic.
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god, bro! Oh my fucking god! Yo! Who said that? Who was it that said that? Oh my god! Oh my god, bro! Oh my fucking god, dude. Like, listen, he is wrong for continuing to push it. He is. Straight up. Straight up. He's wrong. Like, he's wrong. Because you're never going to convince these girls that they're wrong. You will never, ever. Dude, chat, these are the types of girls, straight up. I'm sure they're great people. I'm not doubting that. Like, I'm sure they're great streamers. I don't do drama with streamers. I'm sure they're great. They're in the wrong environment to be doing this, straight up. They just are. But, like, these are the types of girls that you could literally have an example right in front of them and show them reality and open it up. And it's like, hey, here is what happens. And they would still tell you that you're wrong. I doubt they're great people. I think that's a very short-sighted way to look at the world, bro. This is one tournament. This is a grain of sand in a desert, right? And like, I think you have to understand that too. Like, they're wrong in this situation, but this really is a grain of sand in a desert, man. It really is. It really, really is. It really, really is a grain of sand in the desert. I'm sure they are great people. Like, you're just in the, like, again, like, this is a tournament. It's supposed to be competitive. And if you're not going to play competitively, then you are probably in the wrong. And you don't have the right to gang up on this guy when he's pushing and trying to win. You are in the wrong space. It's that simple. And then yeah, of course, and they're going to slander him off stream because they're girlies, bro. That's what they do in this situation. If you come into this tournament trying to fucking win, and you do this shit that you usually would do in a real, authentic, competitive environment, you are going to get slandered. They're going to paint you out to be the bad guy. There's going to be all this Twitter drama. Imagine if he didn't have all this footage showing the kind of guy that he was as a competitor. One of the girlies present did the exact same thing in a tourney before this one? Yeah, of course. Of course. Why, guys, why do you think I don't bother with streamer tournaments anymore? Why do you guys think I have not played in one in 3 years? It's not worth it because this is what the games are. The games are shit. It's tilting and it's not worth the money. If I wanted to make money, like, at the end of the day, it's a video game. They agitated him, he agitated them, and that's just normal human interaction. No, though. No, see, that's not really true. Because it's a competitive tournament. And he is acting appropriate for the competitive environment, and they aren't. So no, it's not really an equal thing. They're wrong. They're wrong. His only mistake was not accepting the fact that it was GG. That's his only mistake. So, you know, we'll keep playing it.
Like everyone else on here to play Meta Slave. Like,
Like, listen, if you
I think you guys would be good if you have a group player with a Mantis. Like group Mantis, Invis, and like your board might be secure. It might be secure.
we can support all and Lucy can fight, and I can play tank or support. It's not like we're not able.
Let's literally.
Oh, I
Wait,
agree.
Sasa, if needed, can you go on support?
Watch me fight and you'll
I
see.
can't play single stuff, but I can play Phoenix, Hella, Hawkeye.
Those are
I mean,
pretty
Phoenix is
good.
the best character in the game right now. Like, it's really good.
Yeah, Phoenix is great.
Do you have any problems with that game for playing Phoenix, Hella, Hawkeye?
Nope. Those are all great picks.
Yeah, you meta slave. I know you would love a Phoenix.
I would love a Phoenix. I agree. Amount damage is absolutely
Yeah.
necessary for 90% composition.
Yeah, I think you guys run like a Mantis with an Invis and then get a group, and you guys should be fine with the Widow. That should be enough damage, decent heals.
How about
There's no
this?
bans, right?
Yeah, there's no bans.
No downs.
Just
Yeah,
play
yeah.
Widow the
You
whole
guys should run
tournament,
that.
but if we run into like snake
Yeah,
cases,
Jespo,
please
exactly.
play Bucky.
Like I'm not gonna listen. I know better. I am like Kingsman. I am like Kingsman. I'm gonna play to win. I can't, like, when I'm playing at that, like, chat as a streamer, like I feel like I can give you guys an honest to God, unique, accurate perspective on this as somebody who's had to walk both. The difference in demeanor from pro players and culture and streamers is night and day. You have to have a filter as a content creator. Don't let anybody tell you differently. Every single content creator has a filter. All of them. Every single one of them do. I, as a person, cannot play at my potential and be my best while simultaneously having my filter on. I can't do it. I can't, as a man, like man to man, like I can't do that. I'm like Kevin Garnett. I'm honest about that to myself as a person, which is why you don't see me playing these streamer tournaments, because the amount of shit that I would be talking, like, because that's how I play better, bro. Where I'm fucking dominating, I'm coming out, I'll be like, I'm about to shit on these kids. These kids are fucking trash. Like, I'm out there to kill, bro. I'm out there to fucking kill. Like, I'm taking your fucking lunch money. I'm insulting your bloodline. I'm there to fucking stomp on your throat and fucking kill you. That's why I'm playing. I'm playing to fucking kick your ass, take your name, fucking take your lunch money, bully your ass into a locker, throw you in the trash can, throw you in the dumpster, get in the garbage truck, and dump your bitch ass in a landfill. That's why I fucking play, bro. And I can't do that whilst managing these types of teammates. I can't. I know I can't, which is why I don't play. Win or lose. Because, like, even if you're losing, that still should be your mentality in a tournament. Straight up. That should be your mentality. And any guy out there who's ever played team sports can tell you the exact same fucking thing. Every single dude on the face of this earth has lived that who has played a sport. Every single player. And it's not about winning or losing. It's about giving it all. And, like, as a man, I know that you guys, as men, like, to all my men out there in the chat, I know you guys understand that, because as men, like, that's our honor, bro. Leaving it all out on the field. That's what my coaches taught me. My coach who passed away, rest in peace, Woody Dill, man. He was like a second father to my entire Little League team. And I know that's crazy. And like, I know people who never played sports will look at that statement and be like, dude, a Little League baseball team? What's so special about that? You guys were 9 to 12 years old. That's such an exaggeration. But any dude, any guy out there who ever grew up with a team that he fucking loved with his brothers, bro, when you're riding your bike to the Little League park, you're getting ice cream and Sour Patch Kids and sodas, and you're out there, and then you go home and you're playing Mario Kart with your teammates, and you fucking live with these guys through 3-a-day all-star practices where you're just trying to find any field that you can just play ball on, bro, to then go home, have dinner with these guys and fucking game. Those are the best days of your life. Those are the best fucking days of your life, straight up. Those are the days that when you're on your deathbed, you look back and say, that was the pinnacle of my fucking life. Nothing that I will ever do my entire life will be better than playing in the Little League National Champ or Little League Championships, bro, than in the All-Star, driving in butt-fuck nowhere, Kentucky to go pound Mercer County and take fucking districts. The first pitch of the game, this kid thinks he can throw me a strike when I'm batting leadoff, and I'm ripping him to right center on the first pitch of the game for a triple to start the game, and then I mercy ruled those little pussies from Mercer County at the age of 12 years old. Let's go. I still live in that shit. I love it. I fucking love that shit, man. Give me that. Let's go. Best days of my life. 750 batting average, 580 on base. I have my stats on the wall in my room as a kid. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I live for. So hit some fucking dingers. Yes, sir. I mean, come on. Let's fucking go, bro. That's what I'm talking. Like that shit. Like that's what we live for. Those are what we look back on. So, you know, we'll keep playing this, but you know, you just can't do it in these environments, bro. You just can't.
I don't understand, bro. I don't get it. You're making me mad, bro. We're been playing against naked team. This is their team. This is one support player, bro. We won. Shut up now, bro. Like, I'm tired of it. This is fucking getting annoying. You're making Zaza sad. Like, it's not gonna happen. She's gonna play Black Widow, so just shut up for 2 seconds and just play this goddamn sport.
Yeah, you lost. And that's where he should.
Thank you.
And this is where he's wrong. Like, yeah, it's over, bro. GG. You got on the girlies team, and it's over. It's on.
I think the solution would be against their team. If you're concerned about their dive, you just trade back lines.
The pictures were ass. But I was also raw. It's Little League, bro. We won district. We should have won state too, but bullshit.
I have one. Just walk hard. Just walk hard. Just walk hard.
You're making Zaza sad? Listen though. Like, CC is not wrong to say that he's making her sad and she's going to play bad because of it. I mean, I think she's going to play bad anyway. She's Diamond 1 on Widowmaker or on Black Widow in a tournament. Like, nothing you say or do. Well, actually, I take that back. Honestly, the only way she doesn't go negative if she picks Bucky or Namor. So actually, he is right. I take it back. Fuck your feelings. It's a tournament. Sorry. I'm sorry. The answer here, I'm going to be real, needs to be fuck your feelings. I'm sorry. Fuck your feelings. If your feelings get hurt in a competitive environment and you can't make a swap to Bucky or Namor, you should not be playing. I'll be real, actually. I respect what CC is trying to do by, like, controlling the team environment, but the answer, unfortunately, needs to be fuck your feelings. Unfortunately. This is not a casual ranked game. If this was a ladder ranked game, I think it would be a different conversation. But this is a $40,000 tournament. The answer is fuck your feelings. I understand he should have just let it go. I mean, not really, honestly. When you think about, like, if this was a ranked game, probably I think that's way more 50-50. This is a $40,000 tournament. You're playing for money. Either get a thicker skin or don't play. No one's forcing you to play. You're taking somebody else's spot, a small streamer of a guy or girl who is trying to come up on the competitive side, who's playing to win. I don't feel bad for you. You chose to play. And if that's going to hurt your feelings and you can't do it, you shouldn't play. So, yeah, it's a tournament. Get a thicker skin or don't play.
On the back line.
Oh, he just jumped in. This one. Bucky one. We get small one, please. Probably should keep it.
The current score is
Yeah, I can't.
0-2-0. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
And your negative attitude is making my frames drop.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
You don't need a Deadpool, just run Mantis and Invis. And then
That's my bad. I thought it was required by Bazin for Deadpool.
like a Groot or a Venom, Groot Angela. Honestly, Mag would be fine. Like a Mag Angela.
That's not having a frontline tank and then also not giving he's not giving Kingsman his team up to farm. Like,
Yeah, we need frontline tank and frontline. Yeah, there's Gambit mag team up is still a thing, so.
Honestly, if
Like,
you run,
these girls, they can't tell the difference between being a competitor and criticism and trying to win and, like, negative comments. Like, it's not, whoever said your negative attitude is causing my frames to drop. And it's like, what I want to say, I'm not going to say to that. You know what's worse than like the irony of that is that's a worse comment than anything he said, because his comments were in the spirit of trying to win, and her comment is literally in the spirit of just trying to like gaslight and girl boss, because none of these girls have played in an environment where there's actual accountability for doing that shit. So they just get to say it. Like, if we had a very clear rule in our team where if your comm wasn't productive, you shut the fuck up and then you play the next fight. And like whenever that shit happened, like that we would literally pause the scrim and say, yo, like, you're not going to speak like that to each other. If your comments are in the spirit of winning, like you have 10 to 15 seconds to make a point about a fight, and then you're fighting the next fight, and then we'll talk about it in the VOD later. Because, like, if you dwell on the mistake, like, it's worse. But if you ever said some shit like that, like she just fucking said, in an environment, raps. But, like, it just goes to show, like, this is, like, the flaw of these tournaments and formats. Like, clearly she's never played in a real environment with real accountability to say that in a team environment. Like, if I said that when I was playing pro, that's a strike. And 3 strikes and you're out. Straight up. Like, that shit's not tolerated at all in a real environment. Because there's no point to it.
Like triple or something, just run a penny.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, all of them are about to you guys in the back line. That's why they're all 3 about to come. You guys have 2 seconds.
Like, he's just trying to win. And he's playing well, too.
Now what?
Can you backwards?
Yeah, I'll never support.
I haven't died from support. Like going up.
Oh, Christian, can you play a dive support? My bad. There's one.
Still there.
I think you're main, bro. You're main. Wait for me if you can. Just come back. Come back. No, we have a pick. We have a
Down one.
Come back up and dash me.
This guy, he's really good, bro. He's really good. He was really good. He was really good in my game as well.
Just stun him.
I hope this kid succeeds, man. I hope he does. I really hope this kid succeeds.
Defend it.
Oh, I'm out. And
I never this.
Ah! Oh, shit, he lived, bro.
Oh my god.
That's nasty. Good patience, too.
Dude. You almost got me killed. You pulled him out of my one shot. I almost jumped off the map and I was in animation. Bro, good grab, though. Any other time, that would have been great. Great grab, bro. Because you pulled out of the ult. I was just like, hold on. I need that. Zaza, can you ult her backline right now? I can go to the backline. Ult dead. Is it dead? Nice.
Look at this. She got a position right here.
Good push. I can shoot us all. Oh my god, no.
Come on, Invis.
Go there.
I'm going
I'm about to get a ammo.
Hold this way. 21. Killing better than point. Give it on the right. Give it on the right. Give it one. 21. Ready, got a 30. No, he's ripping up. DC just ult instantly and holds him for him. You can get a battle here. He's no bubble. He's no bubble. He's for real.
By the eye of Agamotto.
I'm stalling.
59. Let's fucking go.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They're so good at driving that backline.
Dude, doing that, you just need to run a conflict and sustain it. That's all.
You know what's funny? If she literally just picked Namor, she'd be like 2 KD. If she literally just picked Namor, she'd be 2 KD.
Gambit, honestly,
Well, they're running
Gambit just
Right back in there, bro.
Gambit counters Venom, so like
guys, this is going to be
like if they run Spidey though. Like,
Yeah, he's right. It's gonna be hard.
I have mutant powers.
It kills the backline faster.
Yeah, that's what I've been
you
trying to
rely
do the
on.
whole time. Our sub is low-key goated though, like, can't lie. Oh, it's Fumia?
I think if you run the
It's
conflict,
Fumiata?
like the Brute and Mantis,
Oh,
like,
shit. I didn't realize. No wonder it's good Angela.
you guys can survive.
Low-key goated Angela player.
Diving.
Convergence is going to be really hard. I think Convergence is going to be the hardest map because they have a peak down comp, so...
I got Gambit. He's nice.
Good pull. Get one.
When is it? When does it get heated next, chat? I already know how all this part is gonna go. He's gonna be dominating. The Widow's gonna be negative. When's the next part where shit gets spicy?
I'm with you. He's 1 HP, no TP. They get staggered.
Oh my god, that was good fucking shit.
The team that he beat finished 3rd place just now. Yeah, they could have actually made a run if he played them.
I got my ult for a second.
40 minutes.
I think it's ready. You guys.
I just tell people.
Shush, Kingsman, you're not allowed to talk.
I haven't approached it. I just tell people to shut up when they talk.
Okay, she went 40 and 10. Nice. Yeah, that was a good Widow map.
Sorry, guys. I'm just a terrible person.
You know?
Just
Yeah, that's really how it goes.
That's all.
You're not-
It's
not the only one.
like
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
playing
sorry,
time
guys.
now.
I'm just
because
really...
Shush, Kingsman, you're not allowed to talk.
makes me play like crap when people are, you know,
Yeah,
being
that's
a bit
really
icky.
how it goes.
That's all.
You're not,
It's
not the only one.
like
Yeah,
I'm playing
I'm sorry,
time
guys.
now.
I'm just
because it's been a couple
a
games
terrible
since that,
person.
you know?
Just report me.
No, that was the first good Widow map of the entire rotation. Rewind it a bit more. That was the first good Widow map of the entire rotation. Like,
They, Invis, we kill through. You get all this on now? You get everybody? Nice. Focus their Invis here. She ults, she dies. Change it. Okay, nice. they're probably gonna walk with Hulk, right? Did he ult already? Or Venom? Hulk or Venom or Spidey? They have ult. Probably.
Last fight.
Okay, then they definitely have
They have
Spidey.
Hulk and they probably have
Try and save a
and they
dash for
probably
Spidey, Casey, if you can, because he's gonna look for an ult on you. I can ult. One of the supports. Oh no!
You're down.
I'm stalling. Give me dead.
Give me the dead. He's dead.
I'm dead for it, but they have no healers. You can fight card, no rush. Oh, you have a kite. Lucy almost ult, just fight for Lucy's ult. Other sports. Two dead. I'm dead here. I traded pursue.
Stay.
No, they're not CP. They're not CP. What the hell is it? Actually, you're just one backwards a little. Oh my god.
You can kill her.
I didn't connect.
Second ult, that's ready. Look for my ult,
Okay.
Nice combo.
Nice, you can do that.
What's up?
And the thing is, the reason why Widow is so much better here is like these tighter chokes, she actually has angles to kite back. Like they can't just get on top of her for free because like they're the chokes that they can stuff, like the magic and the front line could occupy their dive and their team from walking on the Widow. This like she's gonna have so much more room all game and she pops off for it. So this is good synergy. It genuinely is good synergy.
Hey guys.
Final score 3-2-2.
Job. Talk shit to Kingsman now, Zaza.
Another
Yo, fam, bit of money coming from my B-Day. Hope your day's going well.
Yo, thanks to the 5, bro. See, like, who? Okay, chat. Who said talk shit to Kingsman? Who said that? Like you are such a bad fucking teammate. The irony of that is, like, happy birthday, buddy. I hope the birthday's great. Like, never fucking say that. You never say that in a team environment. Never. He did not single out Zaza the whole time. He was talking about the comps and the picks. He wasn't talking about the person or the player. Not once did I hear him sit here and say anything bad about Zaza, like, as a person. He's arguing strats. He's arguing comms. He's not going after her as a person. He is completely talking about team compositions, something he was right about. And then at the end of the game, you go back and say, talk shit to him? No, like, you don't understand the difference between competitive criticism and shit talking. That was Lucy? Dude, this Lucy girl has been... look, I don't know her. I wish her the best. But in this environment specifically, has been completely delusional. It wasn't Lucy that was the captain? My fault. Okay. Whoever it was that said that is completely delusional. Completely fucking delusional. That's insane.
That's all.
Oh, stop horrible.
I didn't talk shit at all. When did I talk shit?
Look at her strut down this runway. Look at her strut down this runway. Shush, Kingsman, you're not allowed to talk.
Makes me play like crap when people are, you know,
Yeah,
being a
that's
bit
normally
icky.
how it goes.
That's all. It's
You're not the only one.
like
Yeah,
I'm playing
I'm sorry,
Clyde
guys.
now
I'm just
because
really,
it's been a
I'm
couple
just a
games
terrible
since that,
person.
you know,
Just report me.
you're not a terrible person. It doesn't make you a terrible person.
I think
Fucking
everyone
ridiculous.
on this team
Just be
understands
nice,
that you
like
have
just be
passion
chill.
for
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
sorry, I'm
get
just-
your
I'm just
passion
so
away as well, and like
These girls are
I
fucking
get rid of it
delusional.
as well. Intentionally throwing
These girls...
because if people are being icky.
I think I'm just gonna.
But they're down to wait for us.
Whatever. I want money. I'm still gonna play. I'm
So-
really.
Bro, we already won against them.
Yeah, he should
Or
just
you wanna
leave.
just, like,
No, leave them
like,
demoralized.
let it
Leave them
simmer in their
demoralized. Leave them
head.
demoralized.
Yeah, let it simmer in their
Leave,
head
leave.
that they just like took a fat L.
Wait, yeah.
Didn't he outperform her in that game as well? Didn't he have a better stat line?
Strategy.
All
Yeah,
right,
no, they're just overly emotional. No, that's exactly what it is. They're just overly emotional. Straight up.
To go, guys. GG's.
What do you mean you're done?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Q ranked. GG, guys.
No.
Wait.
What?
Practice some more.
Are we gonna fight Venture's team right now? Yeah, where are you going?
Yeah, Kingsman.
Are they in a scrim or did he leave on his own accord?
Don't you want to
Back
win?
here.
I wanna go Q rank, bro.
He said he wants the 40k.
That's what I.
Ranked is good practice, to say
Wait
loose.
a minute.
Umiata, I mean, bro, we barely play with Puffer, but we played so much with you in comparison. Like, this feels unfair. I feel like is
he
Puffer
on
gonna-
controller?
You know what? Can you coach Angela? Can you coach Puffer? Like, coach him, please, on your Angela. Give him the strats. So when we play with him on the tourney, he knows.
I could. I fear like the outcome of like.
Is he gonna become too good?
No, like I fear like he won't become.
Wow.
good enough.
He's really good on controller.
Because he's gonna be he has to outdive Snake Case. Like I don't know how good he is, but Snake is like insane at diving. Like
He was playing Angela. Is his team ready to queue?
Yeah.
Okay, can you invite me to that lobby?
Listen, he plays. Is he not higher ranked than the stack that he was with? Like, it'd be better practice for him to play at a higher rank than it would be with that team. Dude, the controller demons and rivals are nasty.
Is Spencer ready? Am I in the VC?
He's the one for this time around.
I'm gonna go Q ranked. I don't know where the fuck Benzer's team is, but I'm bored. Frankly, I need to go get my anger out in ranked.
He shouldn't say that. He shouldn't say that.
Like, I think I might need to just go leave.
He shouldn't say.
He
He shouldn't say that. Real shit. That's on him. You don't say anything in that. Like, it's already, you know, a tough environment. You just don't say anything out like that. Like, it's just a bad thing to say.
Coming? You Q ranked on your ult? No,
you don't say that in a team environment.
I pulled Invis off the map.
Oh, you saw that? Bro, I almost
Kingsman
killed
dash
myself.
into
I
it.
almost killed myself.
When you said it, I was like, oh, okay.
Is gonna play really good. He's gonna play Iron Fist. He's gonna be like immortal for the whole time. He's gonna shove Kunlun's fist up my team's ass.
Oh, he said that to chat only?
Really?
I pulled.
Are they still coming? You Q ranked on your ult? Nah, I'm good.
I pulled Invis off the map.
Oh, the fuck Benzer's team is, but I'm bored. Frankly, I need to go get my anger out.
His mic was muted. Okay, that's fine. Never mind. He was muted. Yeah, that's fine.
So like, nah, I'm good.
I pulled Invis.
That's
off
fine.
The map.
I didn't see
Oh,
that.
you
Thank
saw
you,
that?
chat. Thank you.
Bro,
Doing a
I almost
Kingsman
killed
dash
myself.
into it.
I almost killed myself.
When you said it, I was like,
Totally fine then. He's just
He's
venting. That's
gonna
fine.
play really good. He's gonna play Iron Fist. He's gonna be like immortal for the whole time. He's gonna show them.
I'll take a phone call right now.
Awesome says he has something urgent.
It's the host of the
Oh.
tournament. It's stuff too. Casey and Fumiata.
Good luck with the ranked games.
About like, guys, I want to win the game, and I know what will work and what won't work. I've played this game for thousands of hours.
Yeah, he's
okay?
right. He's right.
I know exactly
He's right.
what comp will work before. Egotistical about it. I'm simply stating the facts.
And he's right.
That's what
And he's right. And he is 100% correct. He is 100% correct here. Absolutely right. I have walked in this kid's shoes before. I know how he feels. He could not be more right.
will happen. I'm just here to win the tournament, you know? I need that money. I'm fucking broke. I like money. And
Respect, bro.
$3,000 or $40,000.
Respect.
Which has a prize pool for first place of $3,000 is a lot of
And,
money.
and this kid is a grinder. He's not in the Rivals content program where you can maybe get some rewards for streaming the game like these other people are. This kid needs it, bro. He's playing like rent is due. I respect the fuck out of that. I respect this guy so much. And frankly, to be candid with you, from what I've seen, those girls were fucking delusional.
For me.
Straight up.
I could really
Straight
use
up.
that to help pay my college. You know? College tuition is very expensive.
All right, where does this go?
It's just your tanks to walk up. We lose the game. That's just, there is constant thing going to happen.
Get to the corner, we go. Wait for everyone.
Their team's capture progress has passed.
Rogue to be a widow. Not yet.
I don't want to say anything, but I just I want to.
Indeed.
I just want to.
We got 2 tanks. Or not.
That's probably what we need. I'm gonna go like do something.
I'm gonna raid Machu. Okay, guys. Well. Yep. I know. Unfortunate.
I think he just says he gets kicked.
Unfortunate. Past thing you can do, I just gotta get removed, I guess. Wow. I can't. Crazy. Be the by my reaction to that. That's how you like that bullshit, and then
that's fucking
get
insane.
Out of the tournament for my reaction to that. That's absolutely insane. Wow. Just wow. For real, bro. For real, guys. Like, just watch the VOD. I mean, you can see it from my perspective.
Wow. You know
It's
what?
insane. Bro, I mean...
I'm sorry.
This is unreal.
Fuck those women, man. And actually, you know what? Fuck Cece for that. I saw her tweet first. I liked her tweet. I assumed that it was more likely that a pro player just crashed out on them. But straight up, like, that's fucking dirty, bro. I don't care if that gets clipped, bro. Fuck her for that. That's fucking dirty. That is some soft ass shit right there. That is some soft ass shit. He did absolutely nothing fucking wrong. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you are so emotionally unstable that what all he said, trying to win the game, he didn't insult anybody. He talked meta. He kept it strats. He kept it professional for a pro environment. If you go behind his back when he said he needs the money, he wants to give it his best shot, he wants to compete, he's a dog. That is fucking pathetic, and shame on you. And the reason why this has me so mad, actually looking at this, and listen, I'm sure people make mistakes. Like, if CC came out and apologized, I'd forgive her for it. You know what I mean? Like, if I was the guy. That just makes me mad because I've walked in this guy's shoes before, bro. I've been 20 years old, broke, having to make a name for myself. This is the path that I walked. Where as a guy, straight up, as a guy, bro, it's hard, bro. It's hard. Like, it is hard as a dude. And I know, like, in the streamer space, and this is not a knock to women and what women have to go through and all the shit, the rampant sexism. And I'm not going to say rampant, but, like, there are sexist things that happen to women that can discourage them from the space. But no guy ever comes out and talks about the degree of difficulty it is and the level of talent that you have to have in an industry full of stiff competition to blow up and become big and make it. It is hard. The degree of difficulty for a guy to get to his specific career path, to be a high-ranked player, to be a high-ranked streamer, it is so hard. It is so fucking hard. It's so fucking hard. And the fact that this dude has to go through that degree of difficulty to get kicked from the fucking tournament is ridiculous on top of that. It's fucking insane. It's fucking insane. So, look, I think in the end it ended up good for this guy because he blew up for it. But what I will say is, guys, nobody talks about, as a dude, the degree of difficulty it is. Because for the last 8 years in the mainstream streamer space, from companies like Twitch, from companies like Blizzard, all of they have done is go out of their way to promote diversity and, like, promote people who are of different backgrounds. And, like, listen, I think the one thing that's super cool about gaming is that anybody from any background can make it. I think that's what's special about gaming. Guy or girl, race or gender, none of that shit matters. At the end of the day, if you're entertaining and you're talented, you can make it happen. And that's more true of the gaming and the streaming space than any other space that's ever fucking existed. It's so cool. That's what makes gaming lit. It's what makes gaming awesome, okay? That's what makes gaming fucking awesome, right? But for the last 8 years, the companies, the streaming spaces, all of them have prioritized diversity over raw organic talent, straight up. I'm going to tell you guys a story. When I was on Mayhem, and this was a big thing that really started to turn me off. This is a big reason why my mental imploded. Because when I was on Mayhem, guys, I was miserable. My mental imploded. Like, it was very clear I didn't really belong in the Overwatch community anymore. And I was trying to get Emong signed with me and Jay. And we were going to be the big three and have, like, a meme, like, about the big three installed. And I was told that we couldn't get Emong, who was, like, one of the biggest streamers at the time. We would have been, like, the biggest content creator team because this is right before Flats blew up. I was told we couldn't get Emong because we needed diversity. And we were about to sign Fariha for that, but then she didn't want to do it, which is fine. I wish Fariha the best, seriously. Nothing against her, like, not trying to knock her at all. But, that was a real fucking reality check for me, because in what world are we not signing the most talented, biggest creators in the name of diversity? Like, the content creator program, there were numerous pro player guys who averaged 500 to 600 concurrent viewers, right? Who had to grind, compete consistently at the highest level of play for years, for literal years. These guys, Cloudy, I'm not going to say the person's name. They've made it big in Rivals because this was told to me in confidence, and I'm not going to repeat this out of respect for that confidence, but the context is what matters. This guy had been trying to get in the Overwatch creator program for years, okay? For years around Overwatch 2's launch. He played in contenders. He was an excellent player. He had a bigger following, averaged hundreds of concurrent viewers, well into the hundreds of concurrent viewers. One of the bigger names in the space, scrimmed from nothing, grinded against the stiffest competition at peak Overwatch. He asked to get in the Overwatch creator program. He said they told him no. His girlfriend, who averaged 30% of the viewers that he did, reached out to the same community manager to get into the Overwatch creator program. And they let her in and told him no, despite him grinding for years in contenders, having a bigger audience, more accolades, everything. They told him no and let his girlfriend in over him. Insanity. So in the content creator space, in the industry, that's why like I think the advocates about like it's harder for women, it's harder for X, harder for Y. Not in the last 5 years, no. Because the companies have gone out of their way. Not NetEase. NetEase has not actually done this. NetEase doesn't do this because they're based in China, not California. And I'm not saying that certain people have it easier. It's hard for everybody. It's a grind. There's all this stuff. But what I am trying to say, what I'm trying to give Kingsman here, is that the path that this kid is trying to walk is so hard. But as a guy, if you came out and talked about it, everyone would just call you a pussy and then say it's bullshit. You're a man. It's not hard for you. It's not true anymore. And that's what's so special about gaming, though. Everybody can make it. Nobody needs hands out. Nobody needs help. There's so many talented women out there that make amazing content. Women like Ara Mori who can compete at the highest level. It's disrespectful to girls like Aspen. It's disrespectful to those girls to say that women need handouts. Because they don't. They don't anymore. We've broken this fucking wall. We've broken this fucking barrier, and we've done it organically. That's what's so fucking cool about gaming. And I'm sure people will take what I've said the wrong way and try to like twist it. But like I'm saying that I don't think that women need it because I know plenty of talented women that are amazing at what they do and they don't need the help. Aspen's a goat, bro. Aspen worked her ass off. I have so much respect for Aspen. Aspen deserves her success more than anybody I've seen. I have so much respect for her, bro. So much respect for her. I hope she wins the lottery. Real shit. I really hope she does. I love Aspen, man. I hope life brings her blessings for the rest of her life. She's an amazing woman. Very talented. Seriously. But anyway, yeah, this is insane.
I cannot believe that this is happening right now. All I wanted to do was join this tournament and play to win and have fun with my teammates, but they did not want to do that and constantly painted me as a bad guy for what just happened, which is just
Aspen is proof you don't need handouts.
And
so is Armory.
I mean, like,
respect to those women.
It's possible for somebody to want to win in a $40,000 tournament and, you know, just being passionate and suggesting like what we should play for that to be kick worthy, but I mean, I don't know. People get way more passion all the time. I have no disrespect to Bazim, but
he handled this like a champ, man.
Yo, Birdie, what's up, man? I just finished watching the VOD.
I mean, I didn't insult anybody. I
know you didn't.
All I did was simply just suggest the proper team composition and
I know, bro.
Tell them what to do and how we're gonna win.
Case is the difference from somebody who really wants it
and for somebody who just doesn't care. That's just unfortunate, man.
Yeah.
It's
because like I'm looking at it from you're a college student. Trust me, from somebody insane, that's bro. Also pissed.
Apparently,
I get it. The mental
professionalism.
Okay, is there anything else in this I should react to, or should I go look at the tweets? He did nothing wrong. Let me be clear. This kid did nothing wrong. He did absolutely nothing wrong. Who got him kicked? Was it CC who got him kicked, or was it somebody's boyfriend? Zaza's boyfriend? What a fucking pussy, dude. Fuck that guy. So let me listen, I want to make sure I get this right. Who was it that reported him? Was it Cece or was it this girl's boyfriend? Who was it? The boyfriend? What a fucking soy boy, bro. What a fucking soy boy. Listen, here's what I'm gonna say. And listen, like, guys, like, I hate to say this, but like, this is kind of facts. It's facts. It's facts. It's facts. It's facts. Most guys are gonna be nicer to girls than they are to other dudes. Straight up. It's a part of being a gentleman. And there's not gender equality there. Let's just call it exactly what it is. Let's not sugarcoat it. Let's call it exactly what it is. Exactly what it is, okay? That dude that reported him is an absolute pussy. Fuck that guy. I hope you see this, bro. Fuck you, dog. Fuck you, bro. Absolutely fuck you. You are a bench riding bitch boy. Straight up. Absolute simp. If you're a girl, if you want to be a good boyfriend, here's how you be a good boyfriend to your girl. Right here. Straight up. If you want to be a good boyfriend to your girlfriend, you shoot absolutely straight with her, even if she doesn't like the answer. Straight up. I sent you the boyfriend's last tweet. All right, let's see this. Hold on. Before I crash out on this motherfucker, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm pulling this shit up. All right, let's read this tweet. Hold on. To Kingsman, I'm reaching out to apologize and talk about the way things went down. In this case, I went about it completely the wrong way. I overstepped. Zaza told me to leave it alone in confidence, and I dumb impulse decisions. Kingsman, I'm sorry for sending the clips to which caused Basm to kick you from the event. The Google Doc release was one-sided and painted you out in an extremely negative light with my bias. I shouldn't have gone out of my way to involve myself in a situation I was not a part of. Zaza, I'm sorry for going behind your back, release a Google document despite you not warning me to. It's been a massive wake-up call. There's any hate directed all to me, not Zaza or Kingsman. Wait! This was the Jeff in my game earlier. This was the Jeff in my game. This was the Jeff that was holding me off the map that I fucking... Yeah, fuck you, buddy. Fuck you. Oh, my God. This was the fucking Jeff that I was shitting on earlier. Oh, my God. No way, bro. All right, listen. There's a couple things to say here about the kind of world that you want to live in. All right? Number one, he did the right thing apologizing. He did the right thing apologizing. He did. What kind of world do you want to live in? Right? What kind of a world do you want to live in? Now, what is this? Did he release a full Google Doc, like trying to, do this shit or whatever? Did he release it? Yeah, I fucked this kid up today. I absolutely fucking mollywopped his bitch ass trying to ult me and shit. Fuck you. Get shit on. Sorry. Now, here's the other part of the reality as to why I don't necessarily feel bad. If he didn't have a VOD, and this is why, guys, by the way, anytime anybody brings allegations of shit like this to social media, I never take it seriously. Because 9 times out of 10 in this era, post the 2020 shit or whatever it was that happened, people have been brainwashed because you get instant validation, which is what these people are after a lot of the times, instead of actual context, okay? Because if that VOD was not there, this guy's career would be stained. Straight up. Straight up. Let's see this. Kingsman response. What the fuck is this? Zaza, there was no prize pool. Prize pool. It's a tournament. It's Australia night before tournament. I don't blame Zaza at all. I don't blame her. It's clearly not her fault at all. It's clearly this guy's fault. I mean, clips. Shout out to Kingsman chat. Immediately Kingsman questioning Zaza pick before even knowing who she was. Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter who she was. It doesn't matter. It's a bad pick. You could be the best widow in the world and it would still be bad in those two situations where she went negative. And it doesn't even matter if she's good. It'd be better if she was on Namor. It's a tournament. I mean, this is insanity. I mean, went to CC's stream where she's talking to Kingsman in her team chat. Immediately Kingsman was questioning Zaza pick, blah, blah, blah. Like Zaza's ping explained to him that she plays NA and this is unavoidable. CC also warns him that he better not crash out on the team. This is the first time Kingsman was warned about the energy CC expected in her team. If you're not competing in a competitive environment, and this is where I disagree with Boger's take, it's a tournament. It's competitive. If you are simply going to sit there and play casually and dick around, you shouldn't be in the tournament because there's a long list of the most popular hero shooter in the world of players who would kill for this opportunity. So if you're not going to take it seriously, do the right thing, do what I do, and don't throw your name in the ring. I haven't played in one of these creator tournaments in 2.5, 3 years. Because I know I can't take it seriously given the environment. So I want other smaller streamers to go in and have a chance to compete and get their name out there. Straight up. Let other people who are going to take it seriously go in there and compete. Get out of the way. I've had my time in the sun. Maybe I'll want to go back and fly with my wax wings. Maybe I will one day. But for now, I'm letting the new generation go in and prove themselves. Guys like Kingsman, a good kid who wants to win. A good kid who wants to prove himself. That's what you got to do. I mean, this is just all bullshit. Straight up. I mean, this is all fucking... Like, you go out of your way to do this, bro. This is not like this is something that involves you. You go out of your way to do this shit. And that's why that's apology is absolute bullshit. Straight up. There's money on the line, bro. You can't, I mean, he asks them and asks if they're able to hard comm. He's trying to win. She's trying to learn Deadpool day one, run triple support, which is smart. I mean, this is not true, but they think it is because it's his girlfriend. Yeah, I mean, she has a fifth time he's told his team told him to drop it. He's trying to win. It's a competitive tournament. It doesn't matter what she says. She's wrong. I mean, this is actually... Kingsman is out to get dude. What? What? Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. What in the fucking soy boy is this? Oh my fucking God. Come on, dog. Oh my God. Come on, man. He's not a slandering dude. What? You want to be a man? You want to be a man? Here's what you do. You shoot absolutely straight with your girl about what she's walking into. You say, listen, it's a competitive environment. There's money on the line. If you can't handle the criticism, don't play. Don't play. Don't play. You're not being forced to play. That's the answer. I'm sorry, you're not. And this is where, like, again, this is the byproduct of a hypersensitive internet culture for 6+ years. Where again, I don't wish any ill on these people at all, but this is what happens when you can't shoot straight. This is what happens when you can't shoot straight, where you build this fake facade of, oh, it's a bubble. It's a safer space for everyone to come compete. And yay, sunshine and rainbows. Fuck that, okay? Because what you're going to do is you're going to delude people into driving off a cliff. And this is why being a straight shooter is the best thing that you can do as a man. I think she actually handled the criticism. Like, she was a little sensitive, but like she actually handled it well. And she played well in that third game. Laura Griffin, you're right. You're absolutely right. I think this guy is the most sensitive person here. Straight up. Straight up. You're right, Laura Griffin. You're right. 100%. 100 fucking %. Like, this is insane. There's a clip I'll get for the bot later where it's him just talking about the money while they will want to see it. I mean, that's insane. And then he put his girl in a horrible position, too. I didn't tell Zaza what I was doing because she hates drama. I actually do feel for her. I do. I really do. I really do. I actually think she's fine. This dude is a fucking cuck, though. Holy shit. I'm so glad I shit on him in ranked earlier. Oh, my God. No, the girl has more balls than him, for sure. 100%. Shout out to her, bro. Shout out to her. Seriously, genuinely shout out to her. I mean, they were delusional, but, you know, I mean, like, there's a difference between being wrong and just being, like, a shitter. You know what I mean? Good job, Kingsman. Talk shit to Kingsman now, Zaza. She shouldn't have said this. Like, this is like an absolute girl boss thing to say, which is just totally delusional, respectfully. I don't shit talk people. I just tell them to shut up when they talk shit. That's all. And this is fine. Like, I didn't talk shit at all. When did I talk shit? He didn't talk any shit at all. He literally sat there and objectively talked about the game the entire time. And he was right. Like, dude. I mean, we got to keep it chill or I'm going to unintentionally throw in because if people are being icky, this is soft. But, you know, and he has a right to act like this too. And he's right. This is fucking ridiculous. And she didn't ask for any of this, bro. That's to her credit. She did not ask. I do want to make sure that I give Zaza credit. She did not ask for any of this. But again, like, this is where guys, like, and ladies, like, let's just shoot absolutely fucking straight here, okay? Let's just shoot absolutely fucking straight here, boys. Let's shoot absolutely straight here. 100% straight. Let's just call this exactly what it is, okay? A lot of ladies in the streamer spaces that are invited to these cash tournaments, okay? They are not being given an accurate representation of what they are stepping into because they've never had to live in the world. Candidly, let's just shoot crystal fucking clear here. They've never had to compete. Some of them have not really had to be in these environments. This is why I was very skeptical of things like calling all heroes in Overwatch because, like, which I think maybe has worked, to be fair, but, like, a part of learning and becoming better is learning how to deal with those high stress environments as a competitor. So if you're stepping into this environment, you're choosing to compete. If the boyfriend is not telling the girl straight up, listen, this is what you're stepping into. You better be ready to handle it. If you can't handle it, don't play. If you can't handle it, don't play. And this is where I think Boger's totally wrong too. Oh, well, he should be put on a team where the expectations are the same. No, Boger, no. If you're in a prize pool tournament to play casual, I love Boger, you shouldn't be playing at all. If you're not going to go in there with a competitive mentality, you shouldn't be playing at all because there are kids out there who have small viewership, who are trying to make a name for themselves that have it 10 times fucking harder than a lot of the people getting into this shit. Okay? And those kids deserve a chance to play hard and compete for that money if you're not going to and you're just going to dick around. If you're just going to dick around, you shouldn't play. You just shouldn't play because it's bad for the whole tournament. It's bad for the entire tournament if you're not going to play to win and you can't handle the competitive environment. It's bad for the entire tournament because I can promise you, I could go find a bunch of crackheads that average 10 to 15 viewers out there, less viewers than some of the girls do in this situation, that will play with their hearts on their sleeve, that will give it 110%, that have that dog in them, that want the opportunity that you and I both grew up playing, man. We came up through the same space. Boger and I played each other in contenders. 4-0. That's all I'm going to say, baby. 4-0. Shout out Boger, though. I love Boger, man. I love Boger. He's a good man. He's a good man. But, you know, there are kids who fucking kill for this opportunity. Kids like Kingsman, right? And I'm sorry, these girls shouldn't be invited to the tournament if they're not going to play seriously. Honestly. They shouldn't be invited to the tournament if they're not going to play seriously. And don't give me this shit where you say, well, we need representation. Fuck no, we don't. We need people who have that dog in them. Okay, there's no excuses for that. It's disrespectful to people like Aramori who've had to grind for her shit. I watched that girl grind for years in Tier 3. She was my editor. She was editing shorts for me before Rivals came out. She has had to work her ass off. There is not a single woman out there that needs a shortcut anymore. None of them do because they're talented. They're talented. They can do it. There doesn't need to be the shortcut. Hold on. Do not ignore the fact that Zaza retweeted the Google Doc. I'm sure they all would have stuck to their story if they didn't get exposed. Where is CC's apology, actually? I thought CC, like, because the way I saw it, I just assumed Kingsman was in the wrong. But now that I've seen this shit. Hold on. Shit. Okay. I'm unliking this tweet. Okay, so apparently she wasn't the reason that he got kicked, she's claiming. I'm sorry I failed to realize that I need to take proper accountability on here. And, like, listen, at the end of the day, like, this can all be water under the bridge. But these companies have got to stop fucking doing this shit. I have a responsibility to make accommodations for all my teammates while advocating for my widow. TP, I need to be better respecting team's wishes once the team I mean, the reality is she probably just shouldn't have been a captain. Honestly. Basim's response is at the end. Where? The boyfriend was a snitch. I'm glad I shit on that guy earlier. Emotions I failed to notice resulted in me snapping at Kingsman. She did, and she was wrong to do it. And she owned her apology. That's fair. Sure. Good for her. Good for her. But I'm glad that dudes are calling this shit out. Hold on. Where's Basim's response? Is it here?
Explain from my perspective as a tournament host what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Listen to me. Nobody better get hate. All right?
No, it's too bad.
No person better get hate.
People are going to.
All right? If there's anything about the tournament, if there's anything regarding any sort of decisions, if there's anything regarding anything, put it on me. All right? This is on me. All right? It's my decision. This is my tournament. I don't like drama. I don't like talking about drama, but it's if you're a content creator, it's inevitable it will find you at some point. I know this is going to get edited and clipped or whatever and made into a video, so that's why I'd rather just give it a second. Let me collect my thoughts and let me say everything I want to say.
I mean, you just did it wrong, bro. You just got to own it.
To make videos about it. If anybody feels this is unfair, you have your evidence. I have mine. Kingsman was kicked out of the tournament, not by anybody else. Not by
by somebody else.
Prod member.
Yeah, no bullshit. Cut the PR bullshit. That's absolute bullshit. His teammates ganged up on him. He was right. They ganged up on him. And where you can take accountability is that this was organized poorly. This was organized poorly. And you dogged on a kid trying to make his career in a tournament for cash that is competitive. Because it's for funsy streamers. I mean, that's all it is.
Anybody else, all right? The reason for that is because he violated the rules that are completely written perfectly in the Discord.
He didn't violate a single rule.
Tolerance policy. Now listen, nobody better give any hate to Kingsman. Nobody better give hate to any single person that's on that team. It is not on any single player. All right, this is on me for the decisions I make. This is my decision. He was kicked out was, for violating rules. All right, I'm gonna just say that because I'm keeping it as respectful as possible.
There's a screenshot of him asking her in Discord. I'm a tournament host.
There is a level of
I saw some of her replies on TikTok too.
Creator respect, and this is not. I'm saying like somebody calls somebody a poopy head, they don't get kicked out of the tournament. There's reasons for this, okay? And it's not just a one-time thing because I understand warning is not an option. No, because if there's warnings, everybody's gonna get warnings. There's a zero tolerance policy. He wants to play and he wants to win and he wants a lot of people to switch to different team comps. I understand he wants to win. I get it. You cannot avoid the fact.
Clearly, you don't actually. Clearly, you don't get it. Actually, clearly, you don't get it at all, my friend. Respectfully, you clearly don't get it.
Toxic. There's a lot of different things. All right, I understand. I was a college student once too, bro. I get it. I got no personal beef with Kingsman. I got no beef with Kingsman. I got no beef with anybody.
You just take the side of the girls by default is what you do. And this is what this is in the gaming space. And this is a byproduct. I'm sorry. I'll call it exactly what it is. For 8 years, we've watched social movements take over gaming straight up. No bullshit. It's what happened to where the internet will default take the side of the girls. And there's been times where I've done it too. If he didn't have a VOD, completely disproving this, he would have been fucked. He would have been fucked, and then he would have been labeled as a bad teammate and somebody who can't handle a competitive environment, which is really hard to do and to get on a team with after. It's fucking ridiculous. And I hope he took accountability for this.
When have y'all ever seen me in any sort of drama? This is not influenced by anybody. This is not influenced by NetEase. This is not influenced by anybody. This is not influenced by any creator.
It is.
This is my decision based off of what I saw. Okay, this is based off my decision of what I saw off the clips and the VODs and what I've seen from different perspectives. Because
bro.
All right, there's a level of respect.
I did it too. I did it too. I'm not above it.
Staff and amongst all these kind of people, you know, you got to have respect in that. This is a creator tournament.
All I did was like a post,
really
though.
Just want pure competitiveness, then you would be a professional player and you'd play in professional tournaments. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'd be playing a competitive tournament. You'd be competing with the best of the best. MRC. You'd be playing these tournaments. This is a creator.
This is the problem with creator tournaments. They're fundamentally flawed and they don't work because there's money on the line. People are going to compete. Just because it's a creator tournament doesn't mean that people shouldn't try. There's money on the line. You're going to try. And if you can't handle people trying, you shouldn't play because there's a bunch of other creators out there that you could invite that would try, that can handle it. So it's ridiculous.
I understand that if certain people only play one character, that's a one-trick pony. Do you think there's only one-trick pony in the entire all of Marvel Rivals? How many Penny one-tricks are there in this tournament? How many Magic one-tricks are there?
Yeah, by the way, saying that the idea that you're a one-trick is a complete mental fallacy and a complete cop-out and gaslighting. You can easily swap to any other character at any point in time. You are not somehow biologically dispositioned to only play one character in a video game. Absolute bullshit. Complete gaslighting. And I'm not saying that directly to him. I'm saying in general, when people say that, you act like there's some biological reason you can't play any other character. That is like the biggest gaslighting horseshit I've ever heard in my life.
In the tournament. How many Spider-Man one-tricks are there in the tournament? Nothing has happened there. Nothing is happening. You know, like, all right, in tournaments like these, there's always going to be somebody. I have subs available, and then they're going to come in. Why didn't he get a warning? This is a zero tolerance tournament. The one warning.
Who is this guy, by the way? I don't know this guy. Genuine.
There
I'm not
were
even trying
some
to be mean.
things said about the tournament itself. Yes, there were some negative words exchanged about the tournament. I'm not going to say everything here. I'm not going to go into details because that's just unprofessional. For me, from my perspective, for me personally, any of the people that I've ever DM'd can leak their DMs, whatever I sent them, anytime. I have zero to hide. I have nothing to hide at all. I really don't. I got no time.
I mean, here's the reality though. Here's the reality. Here's the reality. I guarantee you, every other team, like even Aramori, somebody just said was going hard on her teammates. Like, if you aren't built to handle that, then don't play.
It's funny to watch. I get it, like from a viewer perspective, but at the end of the day, professionality is everything, and I value that very, very much. It's a little disrespectful, and that's what they felt, and that's what I saw, and
that's what they felt, and that's what I saw. So it was them. I mean, that's what this comes down to. It was them. They were upset that he was trying to win, and they didn't like what he had to say, even though he was right. And so they crashed out. The boyfriend went full fucking simp cuck mode and got him kicked. A broke college student trying to make a name for himself as a very talented player in this game. Fuck you, Jutsu. I mean, give me a break, bro. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous.
This is my decision. So nobody
bunch
go to
of pussies.
CC. Oh, CC didn't know. Understand there's arguments between teams that can be handled. I got no problem with banter. You could even shit talk your ass. I'm better. You could say this, but like, if it's happening repeatedly, it's bad. That's all I'm saying.
What the fuck?
If it's happening repeatedly,
he did it.
It's bad.
I know we drama farming. It's all good. All decisions are mine, not anyone else. Nah, Boston CP go. No, that was tough. He came in and said,
no, that's some pussy shit, bro. No, call it what it is.
Okay, guys, it's time to join the call. Everyone silence.
I open up the chat and I immediately see CC saying I was shit-talking the tourney and...
Yeah, I mean, no, let's be real about exactly what this was. The girlies didn't like him. They ganged up on him. The simp boyfriend got involved, and they kicked him. You know what should have happened? Is those girls should not have been invited to the tournament, is what should have happened. I'm so fucking tired of this shit. I have watched this exact shit ruin streamer tournaments, ruin the gaming industry, take over culture. This mentality is what destroyed competitive Overwatch. I'll say it for exactly what it is. This shit right here is why competitive Overwatch is at all-time lows. It's never getting its money back because everybody chose to pander to this shit. No one ever had to take accountability, and Marvel Rivals has a decision to make. Do you actually want to enable competitors? Do you actually want to do this shit and call it how it is? And tell the people that are clearly not built for competitive environments that they should be playing in these tournaments to get priority over the kids who put their heart and soul into it and want to win? Fuck no. Deadly truth. The Overwatch community did nothing but run its best talent to other games, to Valorant, to Rivals, primarily Valorant though, and it never recovered after the league. Because here's the reality as well. I can find content creators of the same size that are going to be more competitive if that's how these girls are going to act. And I'm not trying to single them all out, but at some point, reality has to be said. I hope they have successful streaming careers. I wish them the best. But in these types of environments, if you can't handle it and you want a girl boss and all that shit, you shouldn't play. Because what's your excuse? Aramori can handle it. What's the excuse? It's not about the fact that you're a girl. It's the mentality. It's the mentality that you bring to this shit. But no other streamer could say it for years because you get blacklisted immediately. Now, this blowing him up does help him. I mean, this is
members.
So
and
sad.
All I gotta say is I tried to be so polite,
and he wasn't disrespectful at all. And like, he wasn't disrespectful at all. Like, and her saying that, like, she was in on it for 100%. Look, we all know what it was. They didn't like him because he was competitive, and they challenged the vibes, and so they kicked him from a fucking cash prize tournament. I mean, look, apologies are apologies, and I'm glad that they apologized, but, you know, this is a bigger issue than these girls specifically, candidly. This is a bigger issue than these girls specifically because this is an issue throughout the content creation space in gaming. And it sucks that these girls are going to be the ones to fall on the bullet, or bite the bullet, fall on the bullet, fall on the sword. I guess, why do I always combine two sayings? Because I'm sure they're great women, seriously, genuinely. I wish no ill will to these women, but you can say that they're wrong without wishing them ill as a person. You know, it's insane. It's delusional. They've never had to live in real fucking reality to do this shit in a tournament where all these dogs are out here playing, guys and girls. There's dogs on both genders trying to fucking win that would kill for this opportunity.
The whole tournament, and I literally have been so respectful of Basm. I
ranked up, let's go.
I've been promoting this tournament for weeks, and obviously, maybe there was a joke in passing. I mean, like 5 minutes ago, Tato, I literally heard you.
And by the way, he has a right to joke about it when you made him pull the fucking short straw and he's on a shitter team. His team is shit. Straight up, his team is shit. They can't take the most basic constructive criticism and then instantly crash out, paint him out to be the bad guy, leak and retweet a Google Doc, go after his brand, go after his career. His answer should be, fuck you. That is his answer. And he's right. That's facts. This is just such fucking privilege, man. It's just, let's call it exactly what it is. It's fucking privilege. It's privilege. Because if one dude did this to another dude, everybody would be calling him a shitter, a bitch, like it would be fucking, you'd be shooting cannonballs at this guy. But because it offended the girls, straight up, that's what this is. Everybody takes their side. I did the same thing when I read the tweet and I hadn't seen the context yet. I mean, it's ridiculous. Call it what it is. Like, the hero shooter space, because of Blizzard, became so sensitive to people not being able to shoot straight on this shit. I mean, this kid, you tried to character assassinate this guy. You ganged up on because and the only reason that you did it was because you didn't like what he had to say. He wasn't rude. He wasn't disrespectful. You simply didn't like that he was making correct competitive comms in a competitive tournament, in a competitive shooter. This VOD saved him. And the worst part is they were able to dodge accountability too for a long time. I can tell you, do you know how much accountability for shit I've said that I've had to take over the years? That I've seen people say similar things and they just get to dodge? Breaking news, CC is having panic attacks now. That's not good though, man. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's take it away from that because that doesn't help a soul. Truly. That doesn't help a fucking soul. Let's take it to a broader point because a broader point needs to be made here. A broader point needs to be made here. That's not about shaming individual people necessarily or saying all this shit. The broader point that needs to be made is that in general, a lot of these tournaments, a lot of these opportunities in the space, and I'm just going to call it exactly what it fucking is. Let's just call this shit exactly what it is, gentlemen. The progressive movements took over gaming from the progressive gaming companies that only hired progressive, far left people that focused more on diversity instead of talent and cultivating environments where you were there off your talent, you were there off your work, you were there after all of this shit, to the point where a guy can come out trying to make a name for himself and compete, right? Gets on a team with the girlies, and they go after his career publicly, drop this stock, and it's all complete bullshit. We fostered an environment that created this. That's not to say that the girls in this stream are not talented. That's not to say that they haven't worked hard either. That's not to say any of this. But in the big picture, that's how shit like this has been rewarded for 6 years. Since 2020, it was the tipping point. And enough needs to be fucking enough on this shit. This game cannot repeat Overwatch's mistakes with this stuff. It can't. Because this is what destroyed the Overwatch League. It's why there's no fucking real investments. It pandered to the culture, and it destroyed itself. And the girlies just get to gang up on them and take zero accountability when they're completely wrong. They were so wrong on all of their takes. And this is why creating that environment is dangerous. Because you gaslight yourself into saying, I'm not going to drive off a cliff while you repeatedly are accelerating at a cliff. And eventually you're going to drive off if you don't have a straight shooter. And guys, if you all think that this exact situation hasn't happened a million times before and there hasn't been a kid that went viral, the kid doesn't have a VOD, the kid can't defend himself, the kid gets ganged up on social media, even if he's right or wrong, it's happened a lot. You all just haven't heard about it. And that's why I'm so worked up at this it's like, this is a tipping point. This has been happening for years. And you've had to shut the fuck up about it or you're blacklisted. And it's much bigger than specific people who I wish all the best. But I'm telling you, as someone who's seen it happen, it destroyed Overwatch. It destroyed it. The competitive space in the game has never recovered to what it was in 2016 to 2020 because of this type of culture it fostered. But you can't say that in the Overwatch community because you get run out. Fucking look at what happened to Gaming for Hope, bro. Which, by the way, chat, this Thursday morning, we're hitting the Gaming for Hope collab. We're going to be streaming with Gaming for Hope, playing some 6v6 Overwatch with Gaming for Hope. So shout out Gaming for Hope, bro. We're going to be running games with him. And we're going to talk life in games, bro. So, yeah.
This tournament's going to be dog shit, bro. Because there's no bans. Obviously, there's jokes in passing. But all I'm going to say is one of my viewers showed me that 20 minutes before I got kicked,
yeah, it was intentional.
Said she had to go do something real quick. And that's it. And yes, although Bazim is the one who made the final decision, CC is the one who signed off on it. She literally said it in her own stream right here.
Where he's just like demoralizing my whole
heck?
team, bro. Like,
He's on my
no,
head.
the point where no one even wanted to play with him. That's kind of what it felt like, bro. Like, when Fossum asked me, he was like, "Do you think this is alright? Like, is this true? I'm gonna do this. Like, you can greenlight it." And I'm being honest, guys. I greenlit it because my team didn't. Like, I had 3 people on my team that just did.
If Bassett,
You had 3 people on your team that shouldn't be playing in a tournament if they can't handle what he said. These girls have never had to have real fucking accountability on this shit. There's no fucking way. No fucking way. Straight up. What competitive environment has ever had to do that? Ever. Ever. And then you try to play the victim card on X. I don't know how I feel about this, bro. I don't. I wish them well, but like bullshit's bullshit. You know, you can call bullshit and still wish them good careers. I hope they have great careers. But this is the most girly pop shit bullshit I've ever seen in my life, straight up. Oh, my feelings got hurt in a $40,000 tournament because this man was fucking asking us to play a good team comp and he was right, but I'm never going to accept the fact that he was right because I don't like being challenged. And if somebody's telling me that I'm wrong about something, it's a personal attack on my character and I can't handle that. I mean, it's the most fucking basic girl shit ever. Like, let's just call it exactly what it fucking is. I mean, it's just ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous. Like, straight up. This is why girls have bad reps in the competitive scene. It sucks because not every girl is like this. But the fact that it couldn't even be called out for what it is, it sets back the women who are fucking grinding, who can handle it so far because those girls have to fight to shake through the rep of girls who are doing shit like this in tournaments. And that's what fucking sucks. Now girls like Aramori are going to have to play through that shit. It's because it falls on Aramori to play through that. None of these girls are going to have to take accountability for acting like that in a fucking tournament. Aramori's going to have to. And she already gets like, and like the reality is, guys, you want the truth, there are sexist dudes out there. There are sexist dudes who will see a woman playing and dog on her for being a woman. I don't like that. 2 girls are on the winning team, real grinders? Hell yeah, and that's fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome. Shout out to those women, bro.
Why don't you tell me something about it? Because every time I make a suggestion, your only response to me is to tell me to shut the fuck up. Then of course we're not going to have a positive team experience. And all of a sudden, 20 minutes later, I'm kicked from the tournament. No warning, nothing. I do not want to spread any hate towards anybody.
Is that CC?
But like, I don't understand why.
Snapped you from the tournament.
Maybe.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Like, my take on it was that I think it's a clash of, like, you want it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you won the win.
It's a clash of those girls shouldn't have been playing, is what it should have been.
I want the win, man.
You want to win badly. And if I was in your position, I'd be saying the same thing. But if they just say, if your teammates say, no, we're not doing that, I would have gave up on it. And I think you just kept pushing it, which is valid.
And that's what I was
saying.
He kept pushing it, and he's right to push it because the streaming culture has protected all of these people who don't have the mentality to play in the name of being more inclusive and getting more people in that do not have the demeanor to be playing in a tournament. And then when things don't go their way, they immediately crash out and try to kick someone. That is literally exactly what it is. And because there aren't any truth tellers left in the streaming space, because Twitch was banning fucking everybody, if Kick didn't exist right now, like straight up, nobody would be able to have that take. And it's just true. This is what happens when you don't have philosophies that are able to healthily check each other, and you can't have discourse or debate about this stuff for 7 years in the gaming space, because if you challenge it, you're sexist, you're a bigot, you're fucking some kind of phobic that I've never even fucking heard of in my entire life. That is the reality of how gaming culture evolved. And you could never check it. You could never shoot straight. And that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. So, you know, it's bullshit. He did absolutely nothing wrong.
I know that I shouldn't have done.
It's like very tilting.
Man, I just wanted to play in the tournament and, you know, have fun. But I mean, it's also apparently like I don't understand how when you get into a competitive tournament and you're literally scrimming, right? And somebody is, like when typical teams scrim, even if it is for content creation, when teams scrim, they always look for something that's like wrong. Like, hey guys, what did we do wrong
Say,
that
get
last game?
Bosm in the goal.
Or what should we switch to this next
Should I get
round
pick and roll in the goal?
in order to make our team composition better? And when that doesn't happen, and when somebody who's trying to do that is being constantly shut down, it's very like disheartening and discouraging to me, because I'm trying like
He's trying
as
to
hard as I
win.
can
He's
make
trying
this
to
work.
win, bro.
But clearly
he was
it's
not
just-
a bad teammate.
It's not the same, because we don't want to work together like a team and still have fun at the same time. We can do both of those things together.
I understand. I think everyone understands your perspective, Kingsman. And you've
He's right.
articulated yourself very well.
Which hero do you think
I agree.
Oh, by the way,
I agree.
Lucy
I understand.
was rage baiting me
understand
so hard.
I understand what you're saying. No. By the way, did you watch what I watched on stream? You were getting.
Was coming to queue with Lucy. I queue with her all the time, by the way. It rage baits me, but not that
Actually had
hard.
me.
God.
I would have crashed out, bro. I started stream and I first heard about this. Or no. You didn't say anything
I
where
understand, exactly.
it was all.
And you know,
Is there anything else going on, or is this just him in a rank
player.
game?
badly?
and then coming from experience, like bro, we were playing this game, and people are getting. For the record, I am not a misogynist. I do not condone anybody hating on women or Zaza. I've been sent messages from what's happening in Zaza's Discord, and some people are getting the perspective.
And by the way, the people reacting like this are enablers to the delusion. This is why this culture has to get called out, because this shit right here being like, oh my God, he challenged me and said I was wrong. It's misogynistic. You are enabling them to not take any fucking accountability. So when they're accelerating at the cliff, eventually you're going to make them drive off, because unlike the dudes like Kingsman, like myself, that have had to look in the mirror every single day and say, you're fucking dog shit. You're the problem. You need to be fucking better. You guys think I don't roast myself in the fucking mirror when I was trying to play pro and all that shit, that I need to be better? The pressure that you put on yourself, the acceptance that you're never good enough, that grind, the fucking demon time that you have to be on whilst juggling, building a channel, whilst like, dude, I spent every fucking day of my life, guys, I was doing shit that contenders players weren't, where I was fucking playing, scrimming, trying to be an elite player, and running my channel at the same time. I was doing all of that on my own. I was going to bed at 7:30 in the morning after flipping my schedule to wake up at 4:30 p.m., go order one big fucking meal a day. I went to Shake Shack and I got 2 burgers and a hot dog. I would eat one time. I would then scrim from 6 to 10, VOD review from 10 to 11, start my stream at 11:30 p.m. and then stream until 5 in the morning. Edit my videos from fucking 5:30 a.m. to 7 a.m., 7:30, and go to bed at 7:30 to get up and do the fucking same goddamn thing the next day. All the while saying that I was shit, fucking flaming myself, building a business, doing all these things. And you have to be real with yourself every fucking day. I don't have that work ethic anymore. Maybe it's time I bring this shit back, bro. Maybe it's time I start doing this shit again. But I mean, it's insane. And so when you sit there and you say, and he's right, oh, it's just misogynistic, you're doing great, queen, all this shit, you're dodging real accountability and reality, okay? You aren't helping people by coping. You want to help them, you say the harsh truth and encourage them to grow, because that pain, that frustration, that you need to accept it and embody it. That's why I chose to lean into my toxicity. It made people hate me, but I understood that if I didn't learn how to embrace the dark side of the fucking force, I couldn't grow as a person and grow as a creator. I couldn't. And that's accepting your flaws, bro. It's hard. But that accountability is a part of being a man. It is. And even then, I'm still not perfect. I'm still nowhere near where I could be at my potential. And sometimes you get in those ruts. But that's why you need truth tellers around you to tell you to lock the fuck in. You know? It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. Holy shit, only in 2026 high school drama gets this much traction because we're terminally online. See, you're wrong, though. You're wrong, though, because this isn't high school drama. This is a prime example of something that's boiled up for years, that's destroyed the culture in the streaming space and online gaming. It's way bigger than just this specific example. I get your point, but Sam, people were actually trying to use this situation to be misogynistic. If the Widow player was a man, it would have been fine. What? First of all, no. Like, actually, straight up, them acting this way completely reinforced any stereotype about women gamers and competitive players, by the way. That's the problem. And it's not misogynistic to say that. Them acting the way they did completely reinforced so many stereotypes against women in competitive games. And if you can't call that exactly what it is, you're actually going to enable it in the same way that I just described. In that you're encouraging people to drive off the cliff by saying, no, there's not a cliff there. It's misogynistic. No, it's not. They acted exactly how the stereotype is. So if you want to destroy the stereotype, you have to take accountability. I'm sorry, but that's true. It's not misogynistic whatsoever. Everything that they said was right. It's unfortunate, but it's true. And it sucks. I know it did, but this situation brought genuine misogyny. That's just a fact too. Yeah, but the problem is they're right. The problem is they're right. They went girly pop slay around his back and threw him out because they didn't like his vibes in a competitive tournament. That is exactly what happened. I'm sorry. It's true. And so now there's actual competitor girls out there that are going to have to deal with that reputation because nobody took real accountability because they've been able to dodge it. That is the problem. Just because there's a fault in the stereotype does not mean that it's misogynistic. Maybe it's true. And frankly, it is true. That was the most stereotypical girl thing that they could have done, and they did it. And if he didn't have the VOD, he would have been fucked. It's unfortunate. And now none of them are going to have to play through that. But now the whole Rivals community is going to be rightfully looking at it and saying, wow, that's fucking ridiculous. And it sucks. But this is my point, because you're doing the same thing right now that this person in chatter is doing, where now you're trying to dodge the accountability by blaming misogyny. And that shit doesn't work anymore. It's the boy who cried wolf. So if you really want to do the right thing for women, you got to call it exactly what the fuck it is. Because this is exactly why the stereotype is there. And if you want to tackle it, you own it. You don't deflect from it. And that's a hard thing to do. But as guys, that's shit that we've had to do our whole fucking lives. So I hope you can understand the nuance in what I'm saying there. I'm calling it what it is. They should have been playing to win, but the Widow player being a woman is irrelevant to that. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, you're right. You're right. But it's not the fact that she was a Widow player. It's the fact that they K-pop slayed and said, oh, we're here for the vibes, whatever. And if you're messing with our vibes in a competitive tournament, then we're going to get you. You go behind your back and get you booted. It doesn't matter if she was one-tricking Widow. It doesn't matter if she was playing any other character. It doesn't matter if she even wasn't a one-trick. It was the fact that how they reacted to what he was saying. That's the problem. He's not, like, it's not misogynistic at all. They're not saying, they're not judging the women because of how they played in game. They're judging the women because of how they acted. And it's very, very different. That's what the dudes are saying. And frankly, the dudes are right. They're right. And that's what's fucked about this whole thing. Because this has happened a million times in the last 6 years. This is the first time there's ever been real visuals on it, though. And guy streamers either have to fence sit on it or shut the fuck up. Bassam would not have kicked him after seeing the VOD. I know, probably not. She's been involved in Valorant drama. She's not problematic because she's a girl. She's problematic because she likes to blame shit. I don't care about any of that. I'll be honest. I don't care about any of that. That's where it gets personal, and I'm not interested in getting personal. I don't care about that. Everybody's gonna have drama. Everybody's got skeleton in their closet. I think the world's better when we can move on holistically and choose a better direction in general. But the understanding needs to be going forward in these tournaments and situations like this, and there needs to be pushback straight up. I'm going to call it exactly what it is. There needs to be pushback on this delusional progressive culture that is just fucking shit on gaming. It's shit on gaming. It's absolutely shit on gaming. It's like the gaming space and these social media stuff. It's the friend that's too woke because nobody ever checked it, and this is a byproduct of that. It's sad.
That I am some crazy person. I would never promote any of that. I mean, hell, even in my last video, I put a game of me beating Poppy Capone's ass, and in the video, like, I mean, come on. Overall, just do your own research, come to your own conclusions, and do not send hate to anybody in this video. I'm just purely presenting what happened from my perspective. If you want to go take a look at the VODs, my VOD, Tato's VOD, Basm's VOD, Zaza, CC, anybody's VODs, you can go watch them on your own and come to your own conclusion. I just wanted to have an enjoyable tournament experience, and I'm sad that I was not allowed that opportunity. And if it's because of the way I acted or the way I presented my
outside of this, the whole we went through it, so why can't you mental is so outdated, TBH. What's the point of moving forward if we're still going to hold on to ideals and experiences that no one likes? Because those experiences that no one likes is a part of growth, and it's a part of the competitive environment. I'm not saying, oh, I went through this, so should you, and as if it was some kind of optional thing. No, it's essential to growth. It's a part of the deal when you play competitively. It's not an optional thing. There is, like, and again, like, I assume that you're talking about the competitive space, and therefore you're thinking that I'm saying that's optional. No, that is the nature of competitive games. If that's what you're talking about, I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about. So if that's what you're talking about, that's what you mean. You're wrong, because it's not optional. No one's saying, oh, we went through it too, so do you. No, that's what you sign up for when you play a competitive game. So I guess, Susan, maybe I misunderstood you, buddy. I apologize if I did, but that's how I'll take it. We can move on either way. It's all good. So I guess to close this out, wow, the amount of gaslighting that I saw on social media about this situation is unbelievable. And there's way more to it than this specific example. This is something that's been going on in gaming for many years. No real accountability. These people, the girls, like, they just, frankly, like, it's just so clear that they've never had to take real accountability when it comes to shit. Not them specifically, but I'm just saying in general. I guess I should rephrase that. And it's because the culture enabled it, right? Like, you need to be clear about what you're signing up for. The expectations need to be there. And frankly, the coddling of so many of these girls in competitive environments has done a disservice to the female gender, in my opinion, because I know so many girls like Aramori, Aspen, who have gone through the fucking ringer and come out strong. And I don't think that women need shortcuts and environments to beat around the bush with that, because some of these girls work their fucking asses off. They work harder than most guys out there, and situations just like this completely reaffirm the stereotype. And, you know, it justifies it. To be honest, it justifies it. It does. And now there's going to be girls that have to deal with that as competitors for no fucking reason, because they want to blow up a competitive tournament and crash out on a guy that did nothing wrong. And it sucks. It sucks. And that's how it comes across, because that's what happened. And it just sucks for everybody. It really sucks for everybody. And I hope in the future people can understand that competitive tournaments are meant to be played competitively. And if you don't want to play in that type of environment, then don't play. This is why this exact situation right here is why I have not played in a streamer tournament for over 3 years. This is why I've not played in a single streamer tournament in over 3 years, because I knew that this would be the result. And Kingsman didn't. He walked into this situation expecting a real competitive environment, which it should be for a $40,000 prize pool. And that's not what it was. There's been dozens, hundreds of tournaments like this that have been ruined because of these environments, and this is what they want, and it's fucked up the space, straight up. Candidly, it's fucked up the space. Because this isn't a guy or girl thing. This is a mentality thing. And if you can't come to this mentality, which, you know, there's a lot of girls in these events that clearly don't, they do some shit like this, and then the guy has to fall on the fucking sword. And it sucks. You know the chuds are going to use this situation as ammo? Which chuds? Unfortunately, there's chuds on both fucking sides of the spectrum that'll be brain dead about it. Unfortunately, bro, everybody's going to be brain dead about it. That's what sucks the most. It's just like everybody, you know, it's just fucking silly, man. It's just silly. It's everybody's gonna give me brain damage. But there's only one party that's in the wrong. The girls and that boy, that shitter Jeff that we dumpstered. This Jeff I shit on today, bro. Wow, though. That's all I gotta say, boys. Wow is all I have to say. It's sad. And I truly, guys, from the bottom of my heart, I wish those ladies success as well. I think they handled that situation horribly. I think they were bad teammates. And, you know, I think that you just learn your lesson. You take it on the chin, you move on, and you give the next day your best shot, as we all do. It's not the end of the world, right? And you guys got this. Good luck. You know, I hope that we can all learn our lessons and move on and handle it better next time. Unfortunately, that was a boiling point moment where they were just the straw that broke the camel's back, if you will. That was they're just, unfortunately, those ladies were just the straw that broke the camel's back. It's unfortunate, but you know, it kind of is what it is. So it happens in life. There's been times where I've done that too, where I've had the fucking short stick, you know? The only correct take is that this sets women back, and the people who don't want to win shouldn't be competing. Why do I have no sound? Hello? What? I muted my sound. I'm brain dead. Oops. I'm dumb. You guys are right. Thank you, chat. Thank you. Good call, boys. It just totally reaffirms